and right back down the other side. How far will you go? With no guarantee, you know.
Ladies and gents, welcome, hello to your Super Sunday show, live from Manchester Airport. How are we all doing, guys? Welcome in. And hello, how are we all doing, guys? Welcome to your Super Sunday show. Hope you are all well. My name is Martin, pushing all the buttons on today's show down here in the studio while I fix something very quick. There we go. And upstairs on the main cam, enjoying the sun today, is Mr. Andy Brownbill. There he is.
I haven't got my sunnies on today. Decided to give him a miss because it is that bright that I'm going to need all the vision I can get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have eyes, guys. Look at that.
No sunnies. That is a brave move. I'm going to be honest, dude.
It might only last 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're going to have them sunnies on pretty quick, I think.
Yeah.
And of course, over on the apron, ladies and gents, we have Mr. Matt Smith. Hello. Is he? Oh, I've muted him.
I'm here.
Can you hear me now?
I'm here.
Hello.
I'm here now. I'm here. Are you there?
Can you hear me now? How are you? How are you doing?
Hello.
All right. How are you doing, mate? All right.
Yeah,
Hope
buzzing.
everyone's well this fine Sunday morning.
Plenty of aircraft on the apron, Matty boy.
Loads happening today, mate. Should be pretty busy. I've just noticed, though, they've actually shut this taxiway for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I wonder if they're line marking or something like that. There's some maintenance going on.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I wonder what's...
shut the taxiway up.
So they must be... They're going to push the aircraft back and take them round the other way then if they've closed that taxiway. Strange.
Yeah.
Okay,
Looking
good.
that way, mate.
Good. No, thank you. And as we can see on the main cam, the Emirates A380 is in the colourful livery today. It's been pushed back and it'll be leaving us very shortly, but we are on reverse ops today, guys. So 05's in operation at the moment. We did have a quick chat to Captain Mark, who popped over after a little flight in this morning. And he said that it is favouring 05s at the higher altitudes, but as you get down to about 500 or 400 feet, it does switch round to be a bit of a tailwind. So we may see a little bit of little bit of this, guys, on the final approach. Whether or not they change runways or not, I'm not sure. He did say that it is mostly favouring 05s until you get down to the real low altitude. So we'll see, but quite a nice change for us at the moment. Anyway, we will see the Emirates A380 taxi right past us, which is going to be fantastic.
Can't wait.
Welcome to all the regulars in the chat as well. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Going to have a Ryanair appearing in shot from Alicante, 737-800. Current temperature in Alicante is about the same as it is here in Manchester.
Really?
That is mental.
Yeah, it's definitely a hot one today, guys. We've got the sun cream is on. Unfortunately, no shorts, because all of my shorts seem to have disappeared into thin air, guys. I had gym shorts, but I didn't want to. My gym shorts are quite short shorts. I didn't want to go down. I didn't want to commit that much, guys. I'll be honest. But first arrival of the show in from Alicante, Ryanair 737-800. And of course, the bonus as 05s is that we're going to be able to see some nice close-up touchdowns and favour that with the taxi shots as well and the apron cam. I think it is going to be a good show. So it is going to be great today, guys, as long as they stay on 05s, we think.
I love the touchdown shots here on 05 left. Yeah, and with it being a Sunday, obviously single runway ops for most of this show today, up until about 1 p.m. So 3 hours of non-stop arrival and departure action on 05 left.
So as you get yourselves comfy in the show, guys, make sure you smash that like button for us. It needs to be the first thing you do when you arrive into the channel. Give that like button a click. That tells YouTube that you know it's going to be a good show, and it shares the feed around, gets as many people in here as possible. Absolutely loads going on Airliners Live HQ in the coming week. I don't think we can tell you about any of it, to be honest, but rest assured, big things are starting on Monday, guys. We're very, very excited for that. And VIPs, you will be first to know. We'll be sharing things as and when we can, but no doubt there'll be teasers here and there. And Jen saying apparently I didn't look properly.
Well, there you go. That's always the solution, isn't it? And what will happen is Jen will look for them and find them within 5 seconds.
Yeah, but I had the whole wardrobe out. Couldn't see him.
It's always the way. I don't think there's a bias to like male or female, because Sam will do it to me, and then sometimes I'll do it to her. She'll be like, I can't find so and so, and I'll look in and find it within 2 seconds, and likewise to her.
But here it is, the most colourful aircraft in the sky, the Emirates A380, heading out to Dubai. 7 years old, Oscar Tango on the reg.
What a view that is.
There we go, got a very nice weight from the first officer.
Yeah, not a bad way to start the show, guys.
Great stuff. Nice slow taxi to the start of 05 left. Here kicking off the show, the King of the Skies.
You can see the size of them flaps as well.
Oh yeah, look at that. Emirates Flight 22 heading back to Dubai in the Destination Dubai scheme. As Martin said, the most colourful plane in the sky, it really is. One of the biggest passenger plane in the skies.
And thanks to everyone who kicked off the show by recommitting to the channel, guys. A massive thanks to Flying Peacocks, returning Premium Economy member. Tracy Donison, returning for 2 months. Thank you very much. Kerry Keeley, returning for 10 months. And keep up the good work, guys. Thank you very much. And Dynamic Duo, with a 13 months. Welcome back, saying greetings, everyone. Looking forward to a fab day today. Tony C, returning for 7 months. Absolute legend. Gracie's World, returning business pass member. We had Yorkshire T92, what a great username on Twitch, dropping a Twitch Prime, and Smudge58 also dropping a Twitch Prime as well. Absolute legends of the support coming in on this morning's start of the show. Thank you, guys.
Bit of a slow taxi to start of the runway from these aircraft. Kind of been held up a bit by the A380, going a little bit slower than usual. A380 not too late today. Usually, I know over the last 2 years, or last year or so, we've seen the 380 running rather late, quite often at Manchester, but today doing a good job, or these days, on the departures off the blocks, not far behind the scheduled departure time today. 10 minutes past 10 the local time here in Manchester.
Belonging to Scandinavian Airlines, and that particular aircraft very shortly to depart for Copenhagen.
On apron cam we can see a Lufthansa just having some more fuel put in for its return leg. We'll be seeing that departing very soon, I assume. And following behind the Emirates A380 is a little CRJ from Scandinavian. That's heading back to Copenhagen.
Morning, Tony Rivers. Yes, we're all doing good at the moment. CRJ is entering the active runway a little bit early. Going to get out before the Emirates A380.
You will find a very, very interesting video there, the content of which I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to spoil it. But do take a look, and I assure you...
TFP, hello, good morning.
Quite how they put it together, I really don't know, but it's absolutely incredible.
And as you can see, they're going to get the Scandinavian out first on an intersection departure. That's just due to the amount of separation required for any aircraft departing behind the A380 due to its wake turbulence category. It makes more sense to get that lighter aircraft out first, so it's not waiting for a big break. And just over the top is a helicopter flying right towards us. I'm sure Matt Cam will find that one somewhere.
There she goes, the CRJ heading back to Copenhagen, Denmark. Struggling to see that heli.
Yeah, Matt's found it. Tough on that, Matty, wasn't it? Fast that.
I also noticed that maybe, Matt, you can see it on the apron there. We have pinging up and pushing back a Jet 2 A330 over at Terminal 2 at the moment.
No, it is. He's got that heli. Found it. Legend.
And that is closely followed by a Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner, the largest version of the...
Shall level the tripod a little bit.
And that is routing from Dublin to Abu Dhabi. Flight time of around about 7 hours.
Yeah, it is a nice livery, Plane Maniac. Yeah, it is great.
Here we go, now entering the runway. King of the Skies.
And there you see the Jet 2 there just being pushed back on Matt Camp as well. But we'll switch over for this A380 departure for a moment. I would be curious to know the weight difference between this version of the Emirates A380 and the white one.
Yeah, a lot more paint on this aircraft.
Absolutely.
And it does make a difference.
And upstairs with us today in the commentary tower is the Aviation Society commentary team. You'll be hearing them in the background throughout today's show.
Yeah, doing a great job. Come on down to the Runway Visitor Park and show your support. Loads of space outdoors, picnic benches, and it's a great day out, and these are the views that you get here from the RVP.
When I first saw it, before I opened the email, it was nice. Hi, James, thank you very much for your thing. I thought, oh, bless them, you know, at least, yeah.
There you go, lined up on 05 left for takeoff. No aircraft behind the King. So no rush to get out. Now initiating the takeoff roll. Bit of a growl to the King of the Skies as he rolls down the runway, taking off in style with that awesome multicoloured paint scheme.
And Felix Brown, thank you very much for returning to Premium Economy membership, supporting the channel today. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Felix. Appreciate the support. Hope you're all having a good Sunday, whatever you're up to. And is the weather where you guys are pretty nice as well? Maybe you're in the UK, or maybe you're watching from far and wide. Let us know, because here in the UK it's pretty glorious.
Yeah, the weather's nice and hot. Me and Mrs. Airliners Live were out for most of the day yesterday, actually. Went up to Lime Park in Stockport.
Nice.
And got pretty lucky, actually, because I don't know if you guys know, but if you've not been before, it's known for having quite a few deers there. And apparently, like, obviously, you need to be quite lucky to spot them. And we were just about to go to the car, and Jen looked up this path, and the whole herd was there.
Wow.
So we, like, snuck up the path and literally got to sit so close to him, and just grabbed a load of pictures and just enjoyed some time just watching him, just trying not to, like, scare him off and that. And, yeah, had a really, really good time. So I'm a big believer in, when you're doing photography, like, of any kind, like, try and not disturb, like, especially with wildlife and macro photography and stuff, try and not disturb what you're taking a picture of. And obviously that's really hard to do with things like deers and stuff, like, try not to scare them off. But yeah, we got really lucky. He seemed to be quite tame and didn't really mind us being there too much. So we sat there for just a good half an hour just watching him. It was great.
Yeah.
But,
that's awesome.
Yeah, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, I've been doing a bit of macro photography as well. I've had a macro lens for a while, and I've just started having a bit of a play about with it and just trying something a bit different. Because obviously, as you all know, I do a lot of aviation photography, and it's nice to kind of change it up a little bit at the moment. And yeah, it's a weird one because that kind of fits into that, because I was watching some tutorials on YouTube, And people were saying like, oh, if you're enjoying, I don't know, if you see a flower that you want to take a picture of and it's in the wrong place, just like snip it off and like put it on your tripod and put it higher so you blur all the background. I'm like, dude, so you're literally just killing that flower to take your picture.
Yeah.
Like, that's not on that. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm one of them where if you're taking a picture of something like a flower or something, if it's in the wrong place and you can't get a good shot, then just better luck next time. You know what I mean? But yeah, I watched about 4 or 5 tutorial videos and they were all just saying, oh yeah, just cut it off and just move. It's like, nah.
Bit cheeky, that, isn't it?
No thanks, not for me. So yeah, I had a good day yesterday testing out that macro lens.
Sweet.
And, yeah, Jen got some great pictures on her iPhone as well.
Nice.
JMGX, thank you very much for using your Twitch Prime for 3 months on the channel. Absolute legend. Thank you very much. And Sam Donison, thank you very much for the £5 super chat, saying great show as usual, guys. Can you give a shout out to my son Matthew, who's playing bingo for the first time today? Well, good luck, Matthew.
Yes, remember you can play Airliners Live Bingo. All you need to do is hit the command in the chat, !bingo, and that'll get you a little link you can play along with. Yesterday we were pretty much out all day as well. We went shopping in the morning to get some supplies for the barbecue. I've really gotten into, I mentioned them on the last show, I've really gotten into them. They're like bags that are like, you just burn the bag, you know, like...
yeah, burning the bag coals.
Yeah, rather than having a big of coal and loads of fluid and there for half an hour trying to get the barbecue started.
I find the fluid messes the flavour of the barbecue as well.
Right, I've not noticed that.
Well, I noticed it pretty bad when I was in Anglesey, mate, because we got one of them cheap little barbecues you get from the supermarket.
Yeah.
And I put that fluid on it, and mate, it got into the food somehow, and it made me feel so sick. And since then, I've just not. The barbecue has just been like, nah.
Yeah.
I don't want one because it was bad. Like, you shouldn't be using that. So then burning the bag ones are definitely the way to go, I think.
They're so much quicker. And yeah, we did that in the morning. We got them. We spent all day in the garden just having like, tea and doing gardening and just playing in the garden. Such a good vibe. And then in the night, Captain Mark came around for a little catch up and a chill. Had a great time. And then in the night we did a barbecue as well. And I bought a fire pit as well. It's only cheap, but it's just a nice kind of open one with like a grill on the top.
Hey, I was thinking about your fire pit, What you should try and do, right, is try and find like an old engine cowling from somewhere. Oh. Imagine that. Just like make a fire pit out of one of them. That'd be boss, wouldn't it?
Be nuts. That's a good business plan, that. There you
go.
Hey,
listen. Hey, no one take that. You heard it first here, Alan. It's recorded, right? Don't be nicking that idea. Quick, mobs.
It's a good idea, that, though. But, yeah, we had a great time. And I had a little bit of a cheat on my diet as well. A little bit of a cheat.
Oh, yeah?
First time in 4 weeks I've had one item that was not on my diet list, and that was a marshmallow.
Calm down, mate.
I know. One of the big ones, though, jumbo ones.
Oh, well, if it was a jumbo one, then and every time. Oh, God.
Yeah, you can't have a fire pit and not have a jumbo marshmallow, can you?
No. That one commentator from TAS loves slamming the door, man. Every time he slams the door, my camera goes flying.
Does it?
Yeah. It comes down and if he was in my house, my mum would say, oh, you're walking around like a fairy elephant, you. There we go, Urini ATR. No destination, but I would assume it's going to Guernsey, guys.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And Ethan, cruise seat member returning. Thank you very much, Ethan. What a legend. Cruise seat. Oh, my gosh.
Oops.
And also gifting a membership as well. What a legend. Thank you very much. And Lee Davies also dropping 5 gifted memberships going to Amy Hassan, Jonathan Earnshaw, Willie Carroll, Louise Moulds, James Plains, all receiving gifted memberships from Lee. What a legend. Thank you, mate.
Cheers, Lee. That's really kind of you, dude.
We'll catch up with the rest of the support very shortly, guys. Just enjoy this 330.
They have a lovely low hum to these aircraft when they taxi past. Rumble in the jungle. The A330-200.
And I have seen we've had a Ko-fi donation come through as well, guys. Thank you very much. I'm going to check that for you ASAP. I'm in that awkward stage, guys. Yeah. I fancied a new phone, and my dad also was after an upgrade on his phone, but he wasn't too bothered about what he got. So he bought my iPhone off me, and I bought the Samsung phone, and I'm in that awkward stage, right, where nothing's logged in. And every time I want to go and check something, I've got to try and remember what the password is. I got no idea, you know, on our edition.
Yeah. Don't worry, I've got the Ko-fi donation. I was waiting for a gap in.
Nice.
I'll read it out real quick. It's £10 from Aviation Travel Steve, saying, good morning, great show. On Wednesday's show, you mentioned about the EasyJet holding near the runways are due to it is due to air traffic restrictions in France. As I travelled to Geneva last Saturday, we had to wait 30 minutes, but they did explain why. Yeah, so Steve, I think that could be an issue, but as far as I know, speaking to, you know, quite good sources, it's also just down to the way they operate as well. Sometimes they will they'll allow a big amount of time between pushing back and their actual departure slot to keep their on-time departure performance good. But other factors can play in as well. You can have issues with the air traffic control strikes. In fact, Captain Mark was in the office yesterday or day before yesterday, on Thursday it was, sorry, and we were recording a video about what are all the factors that could delay an airliner. So stay tuned for that video, guys, because he goes into a lot of different reasons why an aircraft could be delayed. Whether it's on the ground, whether it's holding, whether it's in the air, in a holding pattern.
Yeah, some interesting videos coming up. But thank you massively to Joan, who sent in a £10 super chat to the channel this morning, saying a bit of bribery. Oh, here we go. Right, guys, a bit of bribery coming up here.
Oh.
Says, I hope you catch the BA shuttle to London Heathrow at 10:55. As my nephew and his partner are on it. And listen, Joan, I'll take a bribe all day long, absolutely no problem. We'll, we'll make sure we catch that for you. Joan, if you can be fantastic and just give me a little reminder, because my memory's terrible and I don't want to miss that for you. So thanks for the £10.
This regional heading off to Dublin, taxiing past us here.
Yeah, Lingus on the way out to Dublin. And Sasha, thank you very much for your £10 super chat as well this morning, saying good morning Martin, Andy and Matt. Hope you're enjoying the lovely weather there, and I'm loving the show as always. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate that.
Cheers, Sasha.
We also had some more gifted memberships coming in from Tom and Anne, gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships. Thank you very much, guys. It's very kind of you. Hope you're both doing well. And Paul, thank you so much for also gifting an Airliners Live membership to the community as well. You're very kind, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel today. Where's she go?
Heading off to Lisbon, the EasyJet A320 Tango Hotel. And yeah, the air tanker A330 should be next to depart, depending on if any of the aircraft use the departure runway first. That's holding down at the start of 05 left. Heading off to Tenerife South. We've also got this KLM, Dutch Pride. KLM flight 1073 coming in from Amsterdam.
And Lindsay, hope you have a fantastic birthday tomorrow. Saying she's going to be 43. Lindsay tuning in from Winsford. Yeah. have a great birthday. Thank you very much, Lindsay. And hope you have a great day tomorrow. Hopefully the sun stays out for you as well. And maybe have a little day off work, you know, book your birthday off in the sun. Best way to do it. And Aviation Travel, returning for 2 months, saying, Andy, thanks for replying to my Ko-fi donation. Thank you very much for sending it in as well.
No worries, Steve. Appreciate it.
If you have lost your mobile phone, but you are with someone who's got
And Julie says, just leaving Salford Quays on our way to you guys before driving home to Wiltshire. Awesome. Come and enjoy the sun at the RVP. And having a look on MapCam, we're waiting on that Lufthansa. It's connected to the tow by the looks of it, but it looks like it's going to be the next one out. How else is it looking on there, Matty boy?
Yeah, so we got this Lufty, mate. This Lufty's just got the APU fired up, so it shouldn't be too long. We've also got a Tui Dreamliner just about to push as well.
Mega.
KLM, arriving KLM's just taxiing in as well.
And the Pegasus just arriving on the main runway, but there's the KLM that we saw touch down a few moments before on MapCam, and just lining up on the runway ready to depart. The Jet 2 A380 air tanker lease, that's on its way to Tenerife, and we're actually going to see an extra air tanker lease this year with TUI operating one themselves as well.
Yes. Already in operation, actually, I believe.
Nice.
So got 3 of them out and about here at Manchester. Current temperature in Tenerife South is 20 degrees Celsius, the same time zone as the UK.
Some bloke with a 9.99, thank you, dude, saying, here's a small contribution for Martin's new iPhone when he realises he hates Android. I can't say the word I was going to say, but I'm a bit of a pain in the bum when it comes to tech. I like swapping and changing, but I was on Android for a long, long time, and had an iPhone for about a year, and there's just a few things that wind me up about it, so yeah, I'm quite happy so far, but listen, it only arrived yesterday, yeah. But we have a plan. I'll tell you the plan after this. Mega.
That was epic.
Absolutely mega.
Jet 2 A380 blasting out of Manchester.
And Ian, tuning in from Oregon, turned 61 on Tuesday. Hope you had a great day, Ian. Thanks for tuning in as well.
Bet you it's warm over there.
It's warm over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, the plan is, guys, Mrs. Airliners Live has the same phone that I've just sold to my dad. And Jen isn't bothered either way. So if I do end up changing my mind, Jen's already said that she'll swap with me. So we're all good. We've got all the bases covered, guys.
Yeah.
We're sorted.
I'm still very happy with my Pixel. I've not seen many people with them these days. Pixel.
I did look at them.
Yeah, really good, honestly.
It was our developer Zach's fault, this Samsung.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was in my ear just going, go on, man, it's so good, like, does this, like, you're not going to regret it. Like, just trying to get me to buy it.
Didn't realise he was a Samsung salesman.
Mate, he loves Samsung. He's been on Samsung for years, yeah. We actually had the same phone as each other for ages, because we were on, like, the Samsung upgrade program, and, yeah, we always used to have, like, the same phone.
This particular aircraft, it's EasyJet, is up to one of the longest destinations from here at Manchester with EasyJet. So it's Sharm el Sheikh in Egypt. I think it's the second longest route that EasyJet offer.
The new Pixel Fold looks good. Well, guys, I've been put off folding phones since Jen had one of the folding Samsungs, and that thing was the worst phone. The screen just, it couldn't handle being folded. It was like coming away. She had to send it off twice to be repaired, and she wasn't bashing it about or nothing.
Am I the only guy who just doesn't understand these folding phones? Like, I don't get them. Like, and people who do have them, they don't look that big when they are unfolded.
Well, my dad saw Jen's old folding phone yesterday.
Yeah.
And he said it looks like some sort of makeup thing. Some like makeup mirror or something. But the thing is, right, when you want a flip phone, you want a flip phone for $1 million contracts, guys. That's what you want a flip phone for. You want to flick that thing up, you go, yes, I'll have it. And then you snap it back down.
Like an old Motorola.
And you know what I mean? Like that. And that's what you want a flip phone for. You don't want this, like, getting your finger in there and flipping it open like this and then putting it back down carefully so you don't damage the screen. Listen, get yourself a Motorola Razr and slap that thing down.
And that won't break as well. That won't just fall apart in your hands.
It won't.
And they're expensive, aren't they, folding phones these days? I don't know how much phones cost, but I'm sure they're over like $1,000.
Oh, mate, they're so expensive, the folding phone.
Oh.
I'm sure they wanted that Samsung folding phone.
Right.
Was it? No, not Samsung. Sorry, the Google one, because I watched a bit of the keynote on it, because I'm a bit of a tech guy. I like watching all that stuff.
Right.
I'm sure they wanted about 1,800 quid for that folding phone.
Oh.
It's like, mate, I can buy a laptop for that. You know what
for
I mean?
a phone.
Jeez.
Yikes. I thought my phone was expensive. Mine was like 700 quid or something.
Mate, that's cheap for a phone these days.
Yeah, Pixels are decent, but I
Mate,
still think that's a lot of
Pixels
money.
have always been good value.
Yeah.
I had one of the Pixels for a while.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
I thought that was a lot. I'm paying that over like 2 years as well.
Grumpy Old Nerd, good morning to you on Twitch. Hope you're doing well. Nathan saying the summer has arrived. It absolutely has, mate.
It's come out of nowhere. It's been really miserable up until like last few days.
No, I've not seen a folding iPhone, no.
Apple only really do things when they're really ready, right? Like they're really polished and...
What, like saving files?
Oh, yeah. Not quite got there yet, have we?
No. Like, that's the one thing running a business that Android just does, hands down. Just being able to save a file. Like, I know they've got this weird Apple Files thing, but I tell you what, it's the most janky user experience I think I've ever used in my life.
AirDrop or...
I don't know what it is, mate. I never used it.
Yeah, my mum has an iPhone, and I remember in work, she had to record a video of something that she was doing as like a presentation and then send it to people. And literally, the two of us just could not work out how to send this video file via email. Like, on Android, it's just like, oh, I just use a Google Drive, get a link. But this it wouldn't work with Google Drive, it wouldn't work with this. This was a few years ago now, it might have changed, but it was awful. I'm like, Mum, just get a phone that just does these natively.
Yeah, it's an odd one.
But the cameras on iPhones are really good,
mate. Jen, I say now, mate, she gets some mint pictures on her iPhone.
Yeah.
You should put this. I don't know if have you put that picture up yet of the house, Jen, from Lyme Park? I'm not joking, about that is a mint picture. She's got like flowers in the foreground, which are kind of like blurred, and
nice.
It like fades into like a dead sharp picture of this house, all done on the iPhone. It looks class. It's like a picture you'd take with like a proper camera.
Here goes the EasyJet off to Sharm. A320 Neo.
Bring back Nokia. Mate, you could drop that 3210 down about 10 flights of stairs and still pick it up the next day and it would work fine.
Break the stairs in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do miss old... Like, having cases on phones these days is, like, really common. But back in the day, imagine having a case on a Nokia. You'd be like, what's the point?
Like, why? What do you need a case for? Like, no cap, guys. I'm absolutely scared out of my mind of dropping this phone until my case comes on Monday. It's like, it's in a zipped-up pocket 24/7, and it ain't coming out until this case arrives. Because, don't ask me why, but I just completely forgot to to order a case when I ordered the phone, so there we go.
Yeah, Neve's saying if you have an iPhone, you need a Mac, you need a MacBook or iPad to get the most out of it. I think that's the way technology is these days. Like, you have these ecosystems, like wherever you got like an Alexa and like a, what are they called, the Kindle Fire Tab, whatever, or the, you know, the whole Amazon ecosystem. And then you've got like Samsung, where they've got their own tablet and their own like fitness apps and their own file management. And then you've got like Google with like, you know, all their things like Google Drive and Google Photos. Yeah. But then you got Apple. And I think when you buy these products, you're kind of investing in the ecosystem, because you're not going to have like an Apple watch with like a Samsung and then like a Google tablet, because they're just going to, they're not going to be very efficient together. So I think people like to just have like one thing they stick to.
Can you guys see that? You're not going to be able to see it. You can kind of get the general gist of it there, guys, anyway. That's the picture I was talking about. But if you want to have a look for it, Jen will put it in the VIP lounge if you're a VIP. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Neve said my greatest achievement in life might be breaking a Nokia 3310.
How on earth? Was you in some sort of explosion? Like, what happened?
Did you drop it from space? It burns up in the atmosphere.
Mate, maybe it was a 3310 that made the dinosaurs extinct. Someone tried to drop
Yeah, she
one.
just dropped it, and then that's what happened.
That was it. No more dinosaurs.
This Ryanair 737-8200 off to Santander in Spain.
And here we go, on apron cam after that, Max climbing out the Lufthansa A320 Neo there, Matt, pushing back.
Yeah, just standard 320, I think, actually, Marty.
Oh, okay, cool. Not seen the engines yet.
Ryanair off to the bank, indeed. Get some cash out.
Mega shot. This is the power of MatCam, guys. If you do love MatCam, drop a like on the channel. Get those MatCam emotes in the chat. Doing a great job up on the car park today, and it is a relatively new addition to Airliners Live, and it's bringing you two completely unique views around the airport, trying to give you all the best shots we possibly can today. And I know it's been very, very popular. We did originally trial this feature, but it's been that popular that I think it's going to be here to stay for the full summer at least.
Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. Laurie's saying maybe I'm a weirdo, but I've never broken a phone, not even a screen, not even a single time. All my phones make it to retirement intact.
Same. I'm not going to say it, but same, Laurie. And the reason I don't want to say it is because I've not got a case on this, and usually I'm sensible and I leave it at home and bring the iPhone out until the case arrives. But I was impatient. I wanted to try it out. And I've brought it out without a case on, so I'm not going to jinx it.
Michael B saying, Laurie, do you live in a bouncy castle?
Yeah. Mate, so many people have smashed iPhones.
Yeah, the old...
I don't understand how they do it.
Well, especially the old ones. They used to break real easy, like the 4 and the 5. There was one that was made of plastic. I think it was the 5C. Yeah. And the worst thing for me, where like the actual hardware would just fail, like the buttons would fail or the home button. It's like it's not even something.
Yeah, how many people had that home button where they had to get the app on the screen?
Yeah, they had to press the little thing on the screen.
Or mate, back in the day.
Or the charging port, or the charging wires. It's like Apple. So once I seen a meme which said Apple, like at the time they were the most what they called high valued company in the world. Over like $1 trillion, and they can't even make a charging cable that you don't have to replace every month. It's like, well, there you go. There's your answer. That's why they're the most high value, because you have to keep buying new charging cables.
Melissa, thank you very much for returning for 16 months of Airliners Live membership, saying, sorry I'm not as active lately. Hope you're all okay. Well, what's your excuse? Where have you been?
No excuse. NA.
Unbelievable.
Here we go. Air France A220 coming in now.
Yes. Thanks for the heads up in the VIP lounge about this as well.
Let's get them in Wookiee emotes in the chat for the baby A350.
lighting and instrumentation, even down to wildlife control, which of course isn't just birds. We do also get foxes and badgers.
Just a little Wookiee then.
A little Wookiee. Got that bulge on the back of the fuselage there at the top for the SATCOM communications, satellite communications, for the things like onboard Wi-Fi and entertainment.
Listen, the only thing we care about on that plane is them two Pratt & Whitneys on the wing.
Yeah, the two much bigger features.
Went for the S23 Ultra. The S23 Ultra, yeah. Mark O'Kane, thank you very much for returning for 13 months of business class. Thank you, dude. Saying just a quick good day, guys. Want to show off my shiny new red tail.
Hey.
Nice one, Mark. Thank you very, very much, dude, for the 13 months. That's such a long time. What a legend. Thank you very, very much, dude, for supporting the channel for over a year now. And AD's Aviation Videos, thank you very much for the 4 months of Premium Economy membership as well. Thank you very much, guys. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the pre-recorded content we've been putting out on the channel over the last week or so. It's something we're focusing a little bit more on. And we've got some really interesting videos on the way as well. One of which is all ready to go to be filmed hopefully on Monday. But we are bringing more of those out. So if you've not seen them yet, check out the channel, guys, because there's a few coming out at the moment with Captain Mark, ones that we've filmed, one of the recent ones with Andy. So there's lots going on, and a bit more pre-recorded stuff to keep you guys entertained in between those live streams.
Yeah, very hyped to the next one. France A220 looking stunning in the light there. She's in that Air France colour scheme, which really suits the smaller bodies of aircraft. The A220, quite a common aircraft these days. They've also got a larger variant, the A220-500 series, which is going to have a bigger seat capacity than the A319. So some have said that will cannibalise some of Airbus's own, market, right? But I mean, there's a large difference between the two aircraft. I mean, the range is one. The A220's range isn't as big, and also the ability to carry freight is a big luxury for the A319. The A220 doesn't have that option. It's just luggage that it can carry as well. So there's definitely two different markets there. Obviously, Air France and let's say KLM with the E2 jets as well, which is similar. There's definitely a different market to that. I think someone like, I know British Airways, who do the shuttle services here at Manchester, although they're not always completely full, and maybe a smaller plane could be justified, but they also carry freight, British Airways, from here at Manchester, for example, and across the UK. They actually carry freight for Royal Mail. So that they actually make a bit of money doing that, and that justifies the larger aircraft.
And Sandra asking for a massive happy birthday shout out to her daughter Katie, who's 20 today, and just want to let you know that your mum and dad love you very much. And that's from Sandra from Runcorn, heading over there for a nice barbecue. Won't you get some steaks on there, some nice sausages?
Yes.
And get a few burgers done as well. Hope you have a great day today. Very happy birthday to you as well. And James Daniel becoming a brand new Airliners Live VIP. Thank you very much, James. Welcome to the VIP club, dude. And Joan, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. And a bit more bribery to jog your memory to show the PA shuffle. Sorry, Joan. You don't have to pay me to remind me. Just remind me in the chat. We're looking. Thank you very, very much for that.
Yeah, that'll be her over there, I believe. Still look like not pushing back just yet. Maybe still boarding passengers. But with the BA shuttles, they're usually pretty efficient, so hopefully not too much of a delay. I remember once we did fly BA. I've flown the shuttle service a few times. It's usually really good on punctuality. But the only one time it was ever late was when it was an aircraft that had no APU working, so they had to use what's called an air start, which is where they use a bit of hardware from the ground to force air into the engines to get them spinning. And then we eventually got one to the aircraft, and the air start was not working, so they had to get another one. So it took about 20 minutes maybe to maybe half an hour. We were a bit nervous because we had a connecting flight after that too. That was when we were going to Austin. And it was all good in the hood in the end.
There we go, beautiful shot of the Tui Dreamliner being pushed back on Mac Cam. Awesome, awesome views. Is Fezza back tomorrow? I'm not sure. We've got a Monday meeting with him in the morning, so we will let you know tomorrow. He is back. I know he's back home, but we've not actually spoken to him yet, so we will let you know.
Yeah, I think he was saying that he wanted to see how he felt because obviously time zone difference and all that jet lag. Maybe he might be a bit off pace, so maybe he might not be up to scratch for the Monday show, but we shall see.
Yeah, we'll let you know as soon as we know, guys.
But in my experience, you usually need like a day, maybe two, to kind of get resituated back into the UK time zone, coming back from that region of the world. He's a young lad. He'll be all right.
Hey, all right, Styleheads. Nice to see you, mate, on the Twitch crew. How you doing, dude? Aer Lingus ATR in from Belfast. And the Tui Dreamliner's on the push for Montego Bay. And apparently Alex Smith, VIP, is on the Tui Dreamliner to Montego Bay. So there we go, getting some great footage of that. Cheers for the heads up, Lee.
Awesome.
And one of the next videos that we're looking to release is all about the demise of the quad jet, guys. Why we're not seeing as many quad jets in the skies these days.
Yeah, and it's a bit more complicated than you expect, so do watch it. It's not as simple as just fuel.
Yeah, looking forward to recording that one. And we were also extremely fortunate, and we can actually tell you about this, guys. There are two awesome videos coming to the channel in the next week or so, which are actually sponsored videos from scan.co.uk, which is a big computer hardware reseller here in Manchester. They're actually based in Bolton. And we were really fortunate enough to be sponsored by Scan, who have sponsored two editing PCs in the Airliners Live HQ. And they're absolutely mammoth machines, guys. We filmed one video of us building one from scratch with all the components. We built the PC. And the second one was an unboxing video as Andy's PC got sent up with something quite nice and special on the side of it, guys. And we'll be editing and releasing those videos in the next week or so. But a massive thanks out to scan.co.uk for sponsoring Airliners Live with two incredible machines just to produce all this content on the channel. We couldn't do it without them, so thank you very, very much, guys.
Yeah, up until a couple of weeks ago, we were still using laptops, and although the laptops were decent, it was like, it took a while to edit, especially projects that were like more than 10 minutes long. And
they were
having
slowing
that,
down, weren't they?
Yeah, and having this upgrade has meant that we can get more content to you guys, we can edit more for our socials, we can really focus on higher quality content because we've got more time to focus on that.
And even bigger video files as well, because our laptops would really struggle. Like even with anything recorded on my A1, the laptops were struggling, so it just really speeds up the process, means we can focus on pre-recorded video a lot as well. And yeah, it's they're absolutely mammoth machines, absolutely mammoth. And they also do offer, guys, pre-built machines for anything. So if you're looking for a specific use case, when we had a meeting with them, they asked us exactly what we wanted to use the machine for, and they spec'd the PC just for that. And they do all sorts for like photo editing, gaming, flight simming, video editing. You just let them know what you want and they'll build a free access system for you. It's absolutely awesome, and they come really, really nice. But Seb, thank you very much for the premium economy membership. Absolutely fantastic. Cheers, dude.
Thank you, Seb. The British Airways shuttle is now pushing back.
Did they chuck an ultra wide? It made they chucked enough in already, dudes. I didn't ask them for a screen as well, but we did have some screens already, so we're all right on that.
Yeah, stay tuned for the video. It's quite good.
Yeah, it'll be coming out. I think we're editing it next week, so it'll be out the week after. And they're also going to be sponsoring John Fezzer's flight sim stream as well, guys, for the next 3 months as well. So I'm sure you'll learn a little bit more about them over the next 3 months, which is fantastic.
Lufthansa A380, and again with that SATCOM bulge on the top of the fuselage there. It's an A380 heading off to Munich.
And on Matcam, you can see the Tui Dreamliner now started his taxi out. Those flexy wings bouncing as it goes over the tarmac there. And that'll be heading out for departure very, very soon. And there's the BA shuttle that we're keeping our eye open for Joan.
Yeah, now on the pushback or getting positioned, ready for the engine start and the start of the taxi to the active runway, heading off to London Heathrow Airport. Hope they have a great flight.
I'm going to be quite cryptic, Andy, but did you hear back about the seatbelts thing?
No.
Did they send a picture? No. Okay. Do we want to tell people?
Oh, wait. Oh,
not the, you know.
Yeah. We can tell them. Yeah. I've not got any final photos of them. I've got the mock-ups and stuff. But.
Okay. So, a lot of you guys have been asking, and listen, I'm going to be completely honest, guys, right? I'm going to be completely honest. I thought that lanyards were like a thing of the past. I don't think anyone used them anymore. I'm not joking. The amount of people who've emailed us saying, guys, I really want a lanyard. I really want Airliners Live lanyards. Can you get them anywhere? So we've got them. But as you know, with Airliners Live, they come in. But we don't just want a normal lanyard, guys. Everyone has a normal lanyard. They put a little logo on it. Yeah, who cares? You know, everyone does them. So what we've gone for, they're really, really smart. So it's going to be a black lanyard with obviously the Airliners Live logo, the Airliners Live text on. But to connect your keys to the lanyard, it's a little mini aviation seatbelt buckle, guys. It's like a little mini seatbelt, you know, you put on the plane. And you got one of them that connects your plane into the lanyard, your keys into the lanyard, guys. Little mini aviation seatbelt buckle.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic. They're on order. They come in. They're going to be released for pre-order on the Airliners Live website next week. And listen up, there's only 100, guys. Is that right, yeah? There's only 100 coming.
I think so, yeah.
There's only 100 coming.
Maybe a few more, but about 100, I'd say.
Yeah, so if you want yours, keep your eye open for the website next week. Because they're going to be added. Your little seatbelt buckle, Airliners Live lanyard, are going to be top. I'm actually looking forward to it.
It gets better.
Oh, yeah.
You have the logos on the lanyard, and laser engraved into the seatbelt buckle is the Airliners Live logo.
Mega. Absolutely mega. So they're coming next week. Make sure you keep your eye on the website for one of those.
Yeah, we're still yet to determine the price on them, but they won't be that expensive either.
No, not very expensive, no.
So, yeah, as always with Airlines Live, we want to make sure you guys can get some good value, quality.
And just something that's a bit different as well. Like, it'd be dead easy to just do default merch, guys, and we just want to make things just a little bit more special.
Yep.
And we'll grab this tap touchdown and then head on a spin because the Tui Dreamliner is about to taxi right past us.
Big flare from the aircraft. Miss Pat Moore on the name.
The British Raven saying, suspiciously, I need a new lanyard suddenly. I mean, I think people use them a lot for work, right? I mean, if you use a lanyard, guys, what do you use them for? Because I must admit, I don't use them. And I kind of ignored the first few emails, like, Captain Marsh just walked past. I kind of ignored the first few emails just saying, yeah, nah, people don't use them anymore, but everyone wanted one.
Yeah. It's definitely something people have been asking for a while. So they should be in stock, as Martin said, maybe the next couple of weeks, and definitely in time for the TAS memorabilia fair. So
if there's any left.
If there's any left, yeah, that's the main
But
thing.
if here's a little promise, if they do sell really well, and a lot of you guys struggle to get some, we'll get some more ordered for the TAS fair, guys. But let's just see how these first ones do, first of all.
Yeah, Sam uses them for hair car keys I think it just makes it like easier to grab and easier to carry, and yeah. And I know a lot of workplaces use work passes as well.
Oh, there you go, ID badge, yeah.
Yeah, ID badges, so especially people who work like the airport and things like that, or any secure places. Wow, on a final approach, guys. Yo, coming in a little bit early today, 25 minutes early, is the Virgin Atlantic A350 1000. That's on final approach now.
Oh, nice.
This is going to be an awesome shot. We've got a Ryanair touching down first, which is a 737-800 coming from Pisa in Italy, sorry.
Does the lanyard have a safety clip on the back, so if it gets caught, it unclips? I think it is like a clip neck on the back, isn't it? Yeah.
I think so, yes.
Yeah. We'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it does, yeah. I've used lanyards most of my life. Yeah, a lot of people do, don't they then?
Maybe we'll find ourselves.
Maybe we're the odd ones out,
a bit like the trolley coins where all of a sudden our lives are transformed by owning one.
I'm not joking, right? And he don't mind that I'm calling out on this. My dad said, who's going to use one of them? Who wants one of them? I tell you now, it's one of the best selling things we've ever put on the channel. Wasn't it?
Yeah, Lana's Live trolley coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, Vincent. Awesome, dude. Michael tuning in from Kansas. Welcome in. Michael B says lanyards are mandatory in my work. Oh, right. Okay.
Get your pin badges on there as well. You look a bit more official when you've got a lanyard on.
Yeah.
When a bloke with a lanyard's walking around, you know he's legit.
Right, you can get in anywhere if you've got a lanyard and a high-vis vest on.
Yeah.
Grab this BA, Andy, quickly if you can, as it taxis past, as promised for Joan. The Dreamliner is on the way out, Joan, so we'll grab a quick taxi pass of this for you, and then, of course, we'll feature the departure as well.
Perfect.
Plenty of time. The Dreamliner's only just moving. Can I attach my lanyard to the camera? Please don't. I don't want to be responsible if that thing falls off your neck somehow. It's not a camera strap, guys. It is not a camera strap, to be completely clear.
Tui Dreamliner rolling down the runway there. VIP Alex on board as well. Hope you have a great flight.
Yeah.
There she goes. Wings flexing nicely. Next arrival, not only a couple of seconds away now, is the Virgin Atlantic A350 from Orlando.
Nice. Oh, look at this. We'll quickly break away to Matt Cam. Looking busy, Matt. Lingus pushing back.
Getting busy now.
There we go. Another A330 coming out. Yeah, looks nice. There's an A350. Woo!
Looking around the course, nice to see so many people with us this morning, and all the picnic chairs out, people sat at the picnic tables. I think we're going to have to perhaps have a word with the airport.
Smoky.
Great shot there, right in front of us. The Virgin Atlantic A350 1000 touching down after a long flight from Orlando, Florida.
We can see the Aer Lingus 330 being pushed back as well on Matt Camp. All action on your Super Sunday show this morning. If you're enjoying it, guys, smash that like button for us. Help us out. Oh, nice, Aidan. Nice one, dude.
Departures fairly shortly. They have a number of the Airbus A380 aircraft based here at Manchester.
And Ash C, thank you very much for supporting the channel today with a $2.99 donation. Saying hello from the Sunshine Coast, Australia. Loving the A350 arrival as well. Thank you very much, Ash. Welcome in, dude, and cheers for supporting the channel all the way from Australia. Should do Kingu mug coasters. Not a bad shout.
Yeah, that would be quite funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure we can come up with a few ideas. I'll be honest, guys, we're in a bit of a transitional stage in our office at the moment. So we've not really been focusing on merch too much, as we're just trying to move things around space-wise. But in the next couple of weeks, that's all going to change, so we're all good.
It's Ryanair off to Alicante. Costa del Sol.
And Melissa, thank you for the $4.99 super chat, saying, I'm off to enjoy the sunshine now. I saw the Virgin A350. Enjoy the rest of the stream, and I'll be back to annoy you guys full-time soon. Thank you very much, Melissa.
Great. Have a great day. Hope you enjoy the sun. You've got to make the most of it here in the UK when it's out.
Absolutely. And Lauren saying, good morning to everybody in the chat. Hello. And Erica, loving Matt Cam, saying it's the best edition ever. There you go, Matty boy.
There you go. That's the Tui on the departure there.
There it is, looking absolutely
Think
great.
Alex, is that the one with? I think that's the one with Alex on board.
It is, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I mistook it for the one that's just gone.
And the Turkish A321 on the taxi out as well. Airliners Live Speedos for my holidays? No. No, I'm not doing Speedos. I'm going to draw the line at Speedos, guys.
IAE engines on board this Turkish 321.
Behardis Wheels tuning in from Turkey. Welcome. Here's an aircraft for you, dude. Turkish Airlines heading out to Istanbul. The British Airways departure is lined up on the runway, so we're keeping an eye on that as well.
Yeah, we'll catch that, and that'll be followed by the arrival of the Kuwait A330-200 series in the retro scheme.
What about your own Airliners Live livery on an aircraft model? We've not had a livery done for us. I mean, we did one for the TAS fair. It was a bit of fun.
Oh, the board.
The big plane.
Yeah, a little model. I mean, that would be cool, but that does sound expensive because we wouldn't want it to be a cheap.
No, we'd want it to be something good.
Here we go for Joan. We got the British Airways shuttle service heading back to London Heathrow.
And welcome to everyone on Twitch as well. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. There you go, John. Thank you very much for supporting the channel with your donation as well. Catch that departure for you.
330, not far behind, already in shot, actually, in view, sorry. Yo, look at this. Not much separation between the two. Really efficient here at Manchester.
Wow, look at that. Beautiful livery. Nice.
Absolutely buttered it.
There's so many ideas there for merch. Loads of people throwing mint ideas in.
All right.
Airlines Live passport covers.
Yeah.
What was the other? I saw another really good one. So this is why I need to write these down, because I saw it, it flew past, and now I've forgotten it.
Kuwait Airways was today an Airbus A380. Earlier this morning, a fairly early departure was Etihad.
Just up there, you can see the British Airways shuttle climbing out of Manchester. Anyone on the right-hand side of the aircraft can see us. Give us a wave.
And a little bit later,
that was it. Debs' idea with the pin badges. We should do like the tail badges as well.
Yeah, like different
and the
VIP.
Wookiee one.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So maybe we'll get some of them ordered, guys. So
Tower badge.
You can grab your tail badges. Matt Cam catching the A350 now, just bringing that into stand. GTF Trains loving the departure shot as well. Thank you very much, dude. Yeah, the team you can hear in the background is the Aviation Society here at the airport. Pop sockets. What are they?
We've looked at them. The things that go on the back of your phone. And like they stop you from dropping. I've looked into them, guys. I mean,
I don't know.
a little bit too cheap for me, I think.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea, especially because they're round as well.
Yeah, they would work, but it's... Jen had one of them, and that's how she smashed the screen, because she tripped, and because she had a phone in her hand, she put her hand out and smashed the screen.
Oh, wow.
Morning, Dad. Turkish Airlines on the next out.
There she goes.
Yeah, mods, if you can remember passport covers, we'll definitely get some of them. I think they'll do well.
That'd be good, yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely grab them. Notes. You know what? Can I do a note on this without dropping it and smashing it?
Doing a Samsung note. Just gonna grab a drink. 1 moment.
The Men of Airliners live calendar. Mike, are you sure, mate? Have you seen us? I mean, Matt Smith, I can understand, but me and Brownie. Beautiful shot on Matt Camp, the Virgin A350 as well. Nice, dude.
From everyone here at the Runway Visitor Park.
Airliners Live 2024 calendar. Yes, they will be coming. A little bit way off yet, Online Devil.
We've just been having a conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Lord Pascal. Absolutely.
But I said I wouldn't mention that, so
beautiful shot.
Happy birthday, Tabitha. Have a great day.
Glorious conditions here in Manchester today. The Kuwait A380 looking amazing in the sun there. There is an EasyJet coming in from Geneva as well. Oh yeah. And here on main cam we've also got the Aer Lingus A330. On the taxi out, Aer Lingus UK subsidiary, heading off to Orlando, Florida. I think they're currently operating 2 different routes at Manchester, Orlando and New York JFK. I think the JFK route goes out a little bit later than the live show.
Hey guys, check this out. We've got 2 major visitors to the tower as well. Let's press this one. We've got George and Harrison. Come and say hello. Showing them behind the scenes what's going on. Give everyone a wave on this camera here. Get some waves in the chat, guys, as well. There you go.
Really busy here at the Runway Visitor Park. It's a great vibe, great place to be. Look at this. It's like the middle of summer out here. Who needs the beach when you've got the best views in the world here at the RVP? So close to the aviation action. And look on the right there, you've got the cafe as well. Plenty of things for the kids to do as well, so it's a great family day out, but also for those more enthusiastic and interested in the planes, you've got the spotting mount to our left, where you can see over the fence and get some awesome photos, especially when they're on 05s, of the aviation action here at Manchester Airport. There is an arrival coming in. Will be in view soon. It's an EasyJet A380 Easy Beasy on the reg, coming in from Copenhagen. Should be in view in 3, 2, 1, and there. Sporty bus, the A319, very powerful aircraft for the size, quite nimble. Got the best performance in terms of what a pilot wants of the A320 family.
There we go, 2 mega visitors coming into the tower there. Just wanted to have a quick look behind the scenes. They're buzzing that they're going to be on the video as well when they get home.
Amazing.
Cheers for all the wave emotes chat as well. Really appreciate that. Thanks very much. And Nigel, thank you very much for supporting the channel today with the $4.99 super chat, saying good morning team, watching from Bramwell Park Duck Race with our team on the big screen. Nice one, Nigel. Good luck with that.
Get some pictures in the VIP lounge.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. That.
I want to see that, or send them into the channel.
A lovely shot of the Kuwait Airways pulling onto stand. Mega shot, Matty boy. How's it up there? Quite warm?
Pretty warm up here today, mate. Reckon it might hit about 20 up here today.
Oh, yeah?
A bit more, maybe. Oh, yeah. Get the factor 50 out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Of all the visitors today, Dakota's come to say hello as well. We have Tom and Anne just coming out of wave. Captain Mark's walked past.
Nice.
Feel like everybody's best mate today.
The RVP is the place to be.
Full of garage MCs. But as always, if you are down here, guys, you want to come and say hello to us, come over to the hut at the end of the stream. We'd love to say hello to you.
CEO Pashal. That is a flattering comment.
You're looking very handsome. Thank you very much, dude.
Here we go. Ryanair 737-800 coming in from Budapest. Flight 8357. It's actually a Polish registered aircraft, this. Love the smoky touchdown shots we're getting today.
Philip Bridden, welcome in, tuning in from Brisbane. An airliner's life suitcase. Flo, where are we going to store all of them?
Oh, imagine how much space that would take.
I'd need a warehouse.
Stack them up like them Russian dolls.
Thanks for tuning in today, guys. We do love our Super Sunday shows. Plenty of you guys tuning in and enjoying them week after week. We do appreciate it. And the Ryanair on your screens now is off to Nantes and is 18 years old from 2005. And we'll quickly switch over to Matt Cam as he has a Singapore A350, the first of 2 departing today, heading off to Singapore. 5-year-old aircraft from 2017. Nice heavy departure coming up, folks, so stick with the channel.
And then behind that, next arrival, something a little bit different. It's going to be a Gulfstream executive jet. That aircraft is now passing Lipstick. So that will be with us in a few minutes. Something a little bit different from the airline movement.
Wow. The rumble.
Rumble in the jungle.
That was crazy. The A330-300 blasting out of Manchester Airport on our way to Orlando, Florida.
And Andy Free, welcome to VIP. Thanks for joining. Premium, you're calling me. What a legend. Brand new VIP to the channel. Thanks for supporting the stream. And the Air France A220 is apparently pinging up as well.
Yo, that's awesome.
It was a quick turnaround, but not sure if it's a little bit premature, but we'll keep an eye on it. But for anyone on the bingo, we'll show you what's crossing the runway after this departure shot.
Yeah, let's catch this tower shot and then we'll have a look. Got plenty of time.
What about an Airliners Live pork pie hat? Okay, guys, I think we're past the best of the merch design ideas now.
Yes, look at that. Whoa.
Beautiful.
Behind the control tower.
Emirates A380 is due in 35 minutes. Cheers, GTF. Appreciate it.
Sweet.
Oscar and Sandra tuning in on Twitch. Hello, guys. And Philip Bridden dropping 5 Airliners Live memberships to the community. Thank you so much, dude. Cheers for supporting the channel as well.
Oh, thank you, Philip.
It really does help the channel a lot, guys, the gifted memberships. You wouldn't believe how much it helps us, because a lot of people do stay on because they really enjoy being a VIP. So those gifted memberships usually translate into new VIPs as well. So thank you very much, everybody.
Yes, Singapore Airlines A350-900 here on main camp.
Welcome in, Gaz. Hello. G-Power, nice to see you.
Yo. What a beautiful aircraft the A350 is. In that almost retro-esque Singapore Airlines livery.
Particular Singapore Airlines Airbus A380 is the shorter version, the A350-900.
Then wings manufactured about 40 miles down the road at Airbus Broughton, based at Hainan Airport, where the Beluga super transporters will be made used by getting them wings transported over to Bremen or Hamburg, where the electronics and hydraulics are fitted to the wings, and then on to Toulouse for the final assembly of arguably the best looking airliner in the world today. It's won the hearts of many av geeks. Nicely done by the Loganair. ATR 72.
Risa. Massive thanks to Tom as well for sign languaging through the window. Do you want anything from the cafe? I'm being good today, Tom. I've actually made a couple of sandwiches today. Well, thanks very much for thinking of us. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the sun today.
What's on the butties?
Ham and salami.
Ah.
Meat feast.
Sounds like it. Chester Bike saying that Loganair was in from Aberdeen and it's 7 years old. Ryanair 737 off to Nantes. 737-800. Ryanair flight 3543. Echo India Delta Hotel Alpha on the registration.
And Stephen Parrott, welcome to business class membership. Thank you very much, dude.
Tell you what we did though. So when it came to the fire pit, we found somebody in the local area who was doing renovation work to their house, and as a result they had just loads of wood that they had to get rid of, you know, just like from the kitchen, from the flooring, the stairs. They were doing a full overhaul of this house. The house was just like completely stripped on the inside. So we went around and you're like, yeah, just take whatever you want. So I grabbed loads of firewood, and man, when you get like proper thick, you know, even like light wood like that, you know, it's not like the thickest, it's not like oak wood or anything. Man, that thing can burn for a while. And we had just a lovely time just sat there by the fire last night. It got quite chilly actually as it dipped into the hours of darkness, but it's such a vibe.
Right, fire pit, mate, is dope.
It's such a vibe.
That's a cool addition.
I want to get like, I know I've got that kind of like outdoor settee thing. It's only small, it's not that comfy. I'd love like a nice comfy outdoor sofa and like some blankets and...
That'd be boss.
Yeah. I know when you go to the shops these days, especially the supermarkets, they always have these dining sets, don't they, with like the glass tables and the...
Get your ukulele out.
You get your...
I'll bring my bass over.
Yeah, we'll sing
Start
some
a
songs.
little campfire band.
Yeah.
Mega.
And they're always so tempted to buy. I mean, you know, I can't really justify a few £100 for just some chairs and stuff, but
I don't know, man. Like, at the end of the day, if it's something you spend a lot of time outside and enjoying your garden,
I guess so.
then
Yeah.
I'd say a couple of £100's worth it.
Yeah.
You know, for the experience and being comfortable outside and that.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe I should go on a hunt for one.
See, I'm doing to you what Zach did to me last night about this phone. Oh yeah, just get one, mate. You need it.
Yeah, you use it so often. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, you know, if you get this settee right, it's well better than the Apple settee. Aviation Travel, thank you so much for gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships to the community, supporting the stream today. What a legend. They've gone to Mr. Dutch Aviation Blog, Niels, who's our Amsterdam correspondent. Thank you very much, dude. Ironut, I'm scared of reading out names like that because I always think it's going to be one of them words where you read it out.
Janot, isn't it? I think.
Janot.
Yeah, it's like that.
I'll leave it there. Thomas, thank you very much. Cameron Jenkins and Tracy all receiving gifted memberships. Thank you very, very much.
Air Transat A321 long range coming in from Toronto, Canada.
Cheers, Joanne. Giving us a heads up, the Emirates is about 20 to 30 minutes away.
Sweet.
Huge thanks to all our mods as well who are working behind the scenes, keeping things friendly in the chat. It's probably the main thing we love about the channel. It's the super welcoming community. It's great to have you all with us every week. Thanks, guys.
And lining up on the runway now is the longest route from Manchester Airport, Singapore Airlines flight 301, heading off to Singapore. Long flight for this A350-900. So we're going to have 2 different special liveries on the Emirates today. We had the destination Dubai aircraft departing earlier on in the gorgeous multicoloured scheme.
Singapore Airlines, Airbus
Great shot there.
Awesome departure. 6,800-mile flight for this one. And Eddie returning for 10 months. Premium economy member saying, could do with upgrading. Great show, lads. Thank you, Eddie. Glad you're enjoying it, mate. And G-Power, thank you, dude, for... what was that just popped up on screen? Thank you very much for sending in 200 bits to the stream. Thank you very much, G-Power.
Thanks, G-Power.
I think some sort of bit alert showed up on the screen, which looked really weird.
Oh. Anyone else want to try it?
Well, I don't know what it was. I couldn't even see it. I need to turn that off. I thought it was the camera going faulty or something.
Ah.
But it is the A321 Neo on the taxi-in from Air Transat.
Yeah, Duncan, Manchester has 2 runways, and certain hours of certain days they only use 1 runway. So on a Sunday from about, is it 10 or 9:30, something like that, till 1 p.m, they're only using 1 runway. Prior to that and after that, they use 2 runways till about 8 p.m, I think. And then they close back down to 1. And then throughout the week, Monday till Friday, it's literally dual runway ops most of the day, from like 6:15 in the morning till 8 p.m. And then on a Saturday, I think it's a little bit broken as well. I'm not entirely sure what Saturdays though.
Wow, look at this, another Tui Dreamliner being pushed back on MatCam. It's looking good today.
Loopy's just put Terry's just put that runway times command in the chat.
Cheers, Terry.
Saying that on Saturday they close runway 2 at 4 p.m.
Eddie, if you want to upgrade your membership, I think you just go to the channel page and just click join again. And there's an upgrade option there, dude. Obviously, business class and above gets you discount on merch. Might just be just what you need before these... lanyards come up for pre-order next week.
Next arrival is an Icelandair 757.
Oh, nice.
Coming in from Reykjavik, Icelandair flight 440. It's a 757-200 series in the classic Icelandair scheme.
Absolutely, Brian. Yeah, so airports do have a preferred runway. So at Manchester, the preferred runway is 23. So unless there's like a 5-knot wind favouring the other direction, they will likely be using 23. Today, above 400 feet, it is definitely favouring the 05 end, which is why we're on reverse ops today. But to answer your question, yes, there is a preferred direction, and it usually comes down to like people who live around the airport, how much impact the arrivals have on an airfield, and also like things like the approach paths and stuff like that, and deconfliction with other airfields and airspaces. So there's a few things that go into it, and 2-3 is the direction for Manchester. Icelandair 757-200.
Awesome to see this classic airliner still at Manchester. This time with Icelandair. And not Jet2 for a change. Obviously Icelandair have placed a big order for the A321 XLRs when they finally take their turn to be delivered. And that will 100% just, be the predecessor to the 757 in their fleet, as these 75s are getting a little bit old now. In fact, Jet2 took delivery of a brand new 757 to their fleet. I think it was last week or the week before. Lima Sierra Alpha Oscar. Now that aircraft came from Titan Airlines.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, and the plane, sadly, we'll never see it fly because it's being used for parts. Yeah, so everyone was kind of a bit gutted about that, but it was actually Sam who I heard say it first, said that that's a good thing because they're going to have more parts, so they are more invested in keeping the longevity of their existing 757 fleet going, with the parts that they're going to cannibalise from this Titan 7.5. It's kind of cool though. It's got a Jet 2 reg though.
Cheers, Dylan. Yeah, I'm sure we'll still be around for that, mate. Thanks for dropping into the chat. Have a great flight, dude.
KLM 737-900 series heading back off to Amsterdam Schiphol with a really nice smooth rotation there. Papa Hotel Bravo X-Ray Papa on the reg. That Dutch Pride aircraft.
Switching across to Matcam, we see the Air Transat pulling onto stand. Nice scheme.
Okay, so we've got another high-level flyover. This is heading away from the visitor park behind us. You can see the aircraft.
We're going to have this 7.5 heading over to you shortly as well, Matt, Icelandair.
Yo.
Okay. No problem.
And nice shot of the Air Transat as well. What we're looking at stand-wise then, anything interesting, that Dreamliner on the way out?
Dreamliner on the way out. This obviously got the Virgin that's just come in, that's just parked. Q8's just parked up. This Lufthansa A320 Neo just looks like it's ready for a pushback. The chocks have been removed and whatnot, so that should be too long either.
Nice. Another awesome engine shot coming up, guys, on the pushback. On Matcam, we'll keep an eye open for that as and when we can. But for now, we're on main cam with this Icelandair 757, looking fantastic. And cheers to everyone tuning in today. Really do appreciate you all watching. And as Matt said, we can see the Lufthansa there just beginning its pushback. So we'll follow that out, guys. It looks absolutely fantastic. Can hear Andy getting in trouble upstairs.
An update on the Emirates A380. It will be with us in just over a quarter of an hour. It's currently in the descent now, just going through 14,000 feet, and it's just to the west of
Matcam's fell over. You all right, what?
All right.
And Paul Davies, thank you very much for gifting an Airliners Live membership to the community. Hope you're doing well, dude. Thank you very much. And that's gone to Jollops. There you go, gifting an Airliners Live membership from Mr. Paul Davies. And Reed tuning in from Orlando, Florida. Welcome to you. Thanks for tuning in as well. And there's the Tui Dreamliner. Are you battery changing, Matt, I assume?
Yeah, I was just battery changing.
Yeah, okay, cool. I was just checking because the feed went down. Buzzing. No worries. The Jet 278, sorry, the Tui 787 heading out to Punta Cana.
Very shortly to depart for Punta Cana. Tui offering two versions of the Dreamliner, the 787-8.
And looping. Thank you very much, mate, for the 21 months. Long-term VIP support. An awesome moderator of the channel as well. Let's get some VIPs in the chat for Loopy. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for everything you do on the channel as well, pal. It really does help us out a lot. Kuru Domu tuning in from Nigeria. Hello. And Reed lives in the land of Mickey Mouse. Do you want to take Mrs. Airliners live over there? She wants to go. Nice wave from the flight deck as well. Yeah, Matt's fine. He's just changing a battery, guys. Although the feed has not come back. Are you expecting it to be back with me, Matt, now?
Yeah. Should be
Okay.
now, mate.
All right, dude. I'll fix it my end. Nice one. Right. Let me get my cam back. And a huge, massive shout out to the Aviation Society as well, guys, for providing this awesome streaming location for us today. And certainly keeping us cool as well with the aircon in the tower. And if you do want to get involved with the Aviation Society, make sure you check out their Facebook page and their website. You can become a member. It's really cheap and you get some awesome benefits as well. And some great events to attend if you are involved, guys. So make sure you check out the Aviation Society. They've been supporting us here for a few years at Airliners Live. And it's a pleasure to be here, streaming from here every single week as well. Tui Dreamliner next to depart, lining up on 05 left. Beautiful climb out.
Yeah, great shot there of the Tui Dreamliner departing 05 left. Well, it's got the King of the Skies, A380, in the Journey to the Future special livery coming in. That's now entering the approach on the right-hand downwind of the circuit. Coming in from Dubai. Lovely shot of the Tui climbing out there. Nice bit of wing flex going on there, you can see. From here on the ground. It's really distinct, the Dreamliner, when it's flying.
The Emirates A380, currently between Leek and Congleton, descending at 6,500 feet. According to the radar, we've got about 8 to 9 minutes.
James, welcome in from New Zealand. Hope you're doing well.
Mentioned earlier that this particular aircraft is in a special colour scheme called Journey to the Future. Not the standard Emirates scheme, so if you've got your cameras with you, this is something a little bit different.
And Michael, thank you very much, dude, for supporting the stream today with a £10 super chat. Saying, I lost my dad, Dave Holland, on Friday, mate, to his battle with cancer. He loved this channel, and it helps him so much if you could give him one last shout out. Oh, mate, that's sad, that. I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
Yeah, so sad.
That's rough. I'm super glad that the channel helped him in some way, mate. I really am. That's a choker, that one. Wow. Thank you for supporting the channel, dude, and I hope, I hope you can get some enjoyment out of it as well. I'm sorry, mate.
So turning on to final approach shortly will be the Emirates A380. But first, the touchdown about to enter our picture on the main cam is a Ryanair from Prague, 737-800 Echo India Delta Whiskey India on the reg of the 15-year-old airplane.
Yeah, and if we can fill the chat, ladies and gents, with Airliners Live hearts for Dave Holland, in memory of the awesome Dave Holland who loved the Airliners Live channel.
Yeah, for sure.
Get them hearts in the chat, guys. And Dan, thank you for supporting the channel for 18 months, mate. I really appreciate that. He's watching on his break, loves the channel. The best channel on YouTube by a nautical mile. Your hard work is unmatched.
Thank
you. Shows, guys. Thank you, Dan. That's very kind of you, mate. Yeah, sorry again, Michael. I'm sorry for the sad news, dude.
Decent touchdown there. We've also got 2 more aircraft to come in before the Emirates A380. Loganair ERJ 145, followed by a Tui 737-800.
And Martin, thank you very much for supporting the channel for 15 months. Saying a shout out to my wife, Nikki, who's now more obsessed than me. Welcome in, guys. Glad you both enjoying the streams as well.
Welcome all. If you are new to the streams, feel free to let us know in the chat. It's always good to hear who's just discovering the channel or who recently has. Loganair's going to enter shot soon on the arrival. Long, skinny ERJ 145 coming in from Inverness.
Sandy Pope, welcome to you, new viewer. And Steve, returning for 1 month of business class membership. Thank you very much, Steve.
Cheers.
Being Indian, welcome to you, new viewer as well. Julian Metcalf for 14 months. A long time, that dude. Thanks for supporting the channel.
Yeah, stick around because the Emirates A380, we're touching down with probably one of the best views you're ever going to get of an A380 touchdown. Here with a special livery as well, the Journey to the Future Dubai special.
Something a little bit smaller first though, the Loganair ERJ 145 in from Inverness.
Another big flare from the aircraft. Them engines mounted right at the back.
And Sandy, what a legend. New viewer today. She's already subscribed, liked, and become a VIP.
Wow, Sandy, thank you so much.
Cheers. Thanks very much, Sandy.
Means a lot. Little tiny plane. It's only got 3 rows in total of planes in terms of, I guess, columns you call them. It's got a 1-2 config. So I believe the passengers sat on the left-hand side are all by themselves on a window seat. Sounds quite nice.
I was say I'd have a bit of that.
Yeah. Decent price on Loganair. I think as standard you get like 15 odd kilos of hold luggage with your base ticket, which is really good. And I think you even get some shortbread on board.
Bonus.
I came very close to booking my only ever flight on Loganair. I didn't go ahead with it in the end, but it was when Virgin had the first ever rocket launch from the UK a couple of months ago. Started to go down. And I actually got to the checkout page, and I held off because I was just trying to figure out what my plan was. And then by the time I went back, literally just an hour later, it all sold out. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't go because it was too dark anyway. You know, like you didn't really see much on the ground. Would have been cool to see the plane taken off, 747-400, of course, repurposed to be a orbital launcher. Cosmic Girl, but it was just pitch black, so. And the stream that we broadcast from our home was good enough.
The Wandering Legionary, thank you very much for tuning in, saying I'm new to the Airliners Live family, but I've been watching silently for a while. I thought it was time to join in with the chat and be part of the best community and plane spotting channel on YouTube. Thank you very, very much for that. Welcome in, great to see you in the chat, and thanks for lurking for so long as well. Yeah, we do encourage people to get involved in the chat if they feel comfortable, just so that they can get involved in the friendly community and the positive atmosphere we've got here on the channel. And Hayden as well. Sorry, Andy.
That's right.
Thanks for the £2 super chat saying, good morning, you legends. Have an awesome day. Thank you, mate.
Cheers, Hayden. So this Lufthansa A320 Neo heading off to Frankfurt will be the last departure before the arrival of the King.
Yeah, Matt's got it on Matt Cam on the way in, folks. So there it is. You can see it. It's coming not far away. We'll get this Lufthansa out, though, first.
And here goes the Lufthansa, Airbus A320, making the return journey back to Frankfurt. And then behind that, of course, the aircraft that I know many of you have been waiting for will be the lunchtime arrival at the Emirates Airbus A380, inbound from Dubai.
And MC Media, thank you, dude. Glad you're enjoying it. Mehmet, welcome in on Twitch. And GTF. We've got our eyes on it, mate. Don't worry. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're not going to miss the King of the Skies touching down, and what's going to be an awesome view here at the Runway Visitor Park when they're on 05 left arrivals, as they are pretty much every Sunday when they're on 05 ops.
And there it is, picked up beautifully on Matt Cam, the Emirates A380. Matt can see that on the long approach from where he is, which is good for us, as it's currently blocked by the Concorde hangar until the last moment here at the RVP. So Matty Boy doing a great job picking that up for us. And Lego on Twitch, hello. Here it is. Got some 10 out of 10s in the chat from Matt. Tell you one thing, chat, the RVP is packed today.
It is.
Plenty of people down enjoying the aviation. Make sure you come down, come and enjoy a day out yourself as well. We definitely recommend you do that.
That everyone here had the best view of the King of the Skies arriving from Dubai in yet another special livery.
Yeah, 2 in 1 day. And Phil Jono, thanks for joining Premium Economy membership, dude. Really appreciate it.
Loads of new VIPs signing up today. Hope you're enjoying this Super Sunday show. This is our flagship show here on Airliners Live. Every single Sunday we're live from 10 a.m. And what makes this show special is we've got Matt on the apron cam. And, well, usually Matt would only be about on the Super Sunday show, but these days we have him on the Wednesday show as well, because here at Manchester on a Wednesday, it's dual runway ops. So that lets us do a show where we have 2 different runway cameras. So we're here at the Runway Visitor Park catching runway 1, and over on runway 2 we have Matt doing epic shots of the aircraft either arriving or departing depending on which runway direction they're on. And obviously all this has costs and things, and that does a full loop because that means we're very, very thankful for you guys, and we owe a lot to you guys because you guys are the ones who make all this possible by becoming VIPs, sending in super chats, even just hitting the like button or sticking around with the live shows massively allows us to push the bar out, making these streams better for you guys.
And the stream just got a whole lot better, guys, because here's the Air France A220.
A real channel favourite.
So now there's 2 models which I have to purchase at some point. One being this one, and one being a Toy Story liveried A330, guys, which I sent in the mod chat last night. Mega livery.
British Airways have managed to put most of theirs back into service, and Emirates are now things are pretty much up to full capacity with the A380. So, as I say, you will not.
That is such a beautiful plane.
That is mega, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looks so good.
Airbus have just got it right these days. Like I said, there's going to be a longer variant of this, allegedly,
Right.
In the next couple of years. Well, a fair few years away still.
I was low-key crossing my fingers for an intersection on that one then.
Oh, imagine that. So this is the A220 300 series. They've also got a 100 series as well, which is like an executive jet variant. And they're going to be releasing next a 500 series.
Hey, get us one of them biz. If anyone wins a lottery, guys, you want to treat Airliners Live to a biz jet, I'll take one of them ones.
Yeah.
And Pointy, thank you very much, dude, for using your Twitch Prime on the Twitch channel, helping us along on that sub goal, guys. If you want to help us out with a sub goal, check those Twitch Primes. We'd really appreciate it. And if you're annoying, drop some gifted memberships in the Twitch channel as well.
Seb saying Gemini 200 do an Air France A220. I got it for 80 quid. Wow.
Okay.
What scale
Let
is
me
it?
tell you the one I'm after as well.
So that's a 1 to 200 scale, is it, Seb? Might have some quirky things in the work with Gemini jets, by the way, guys. Stay tuned for that, especially the VIPs. Some fun things for you guys in the pipeline. We were very fortunate to meet the Gemini Jet's president, Elliot, here at the Runway Visitor Park a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, if you've not watched that yet, guys, go and give it a watch. It's on our YouTube channel. Really interesting guy, and it was great to chat to him.
Yes.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was checking for that livery, wasn't I?
Oh yeah. The Air France A220 is now lining up on the active departure runway 2. Peter S. say we are flying on Virgin Flight 73 at 40 minutes past 1. We'll be giving a big wave and shining lights. Peter, I think we might be offline by then. But if we're still around, we'll try and get a video clip or certainly a photo. We'll look out for that wave. Let me know what seat they're in if you know that info.
And Pointy saying you're welcome for the Twitch Prime. I love watching this channel. And my fella's just about to finish his shift at Manchester Airport. Nice. Nice. What does he do there? And the other model I need to get, guys, I'm going to hunt for this at the Aviation Society Fair in July, is a China Eastern A330 Toy Story livery. Right? For those who know in the chat, I'm a big Toy Story fan. And the reg is Bravo 5976.
Okay.
So if you want to have a look at that, or if you've got one of those models and you want to sell it, guys, contact at airlinerslive.com. But that's it, Bravo 5976. Definitely one for the collection to go alongside the Air France A220 as well. And Aidan becoming a brand new premium economy member. Thank you very much, Aidan. Welcome in.
Cheers.
Aer Lingus Regional to Belfast.
Tidy little ATR 72 taxiing past us here at the RVP.
Mr. Flemo, looking forward to Monday with the gifted Airliners Live membership. Thank you, dude. It all starts Monday, Owen. And I'm just going to out him, guys. Owen knows everything about Project Net. Owen knows everything about Project Net. And he ain't going to tell any of you. But Owen is hyped.
Yeah, that will all be revealed in the next few months, guys.
Yeah.
It's a big project.
Big project. We're very excited. Project Net, I'm going to call it.
Cool.
And Joanna Smith, thank you very much for upgrading your membership to business class. Wants a bit of champagne, extra legroom. Thank you very much, Joanna. Appreciate that.
I'm sure she'll be getting one of the lanyards. She's sounds very hyped for it.
To go with the 36 hoodies.
Yeah, just about to touch down there. Ryanair, Boeing 737-800.
Greaser.
Beautifully done.
The UK subsidiary, Ryanair UK. And that aircraft just arrived from Copenhagen.
And Simon, welcome in on Twitch. Hope you're doing well, dude.
Mentioned earlier that
Welcome.
Ryanair have a number of subsidiaries registered across Europe.
Russell's got us on a 65-inch TV, flexing. Nice one, Russell.
Nice. Big size, that.
And then also we have a
Make use of that 4K detail we have here on the channel. We really try our best to make the picture look as good as it can.
He works on T3, so he mainly deals with the Ryanair, says Pointy. Roger Dodger.
Yep. There's the Emirates A380 on stand 12 at Terminal 1. Currently with the cargo door open on the back there. Turning the aircraft round to depart in about an hour and a half's time. The project is classified.
So Tom's just come over. He's found that model.
Already?
180 quid.
What's the
That is
specs on that?
expensive.
Is that a
1 or 200 scale A330.
die-cast, I guess?
Yeah. Man, that's expensive.
It's a lot of money.
I like Toy Story, but I don't like it that
You
one.
could buy me a new outdoor furniture set for that.
I know. G Power, thank you very much for the 11 months returning member saying, what private jet would you like? I reckon anything by Gulfstream, probably.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're nice, though, man. Look great. I mean, I can't really... I'm not... Beggars can't be choosers. I mean, the Falcons look really nice. But like we said, the A220 100 series, I mean, Does it get any better than that? Nice pair of Wookiees. You'd just be howling it all the way down the taxiway.
Yeah. In your nice pair of Wookiees t-shirt, available at airlinerslive.com. Go and get yours, guys. Jen says no to that model. Jen's not the boss of me.
Wow.
While I'm here at the RVP and I'm out of slapping distance.
Ryanair 737-800 from... Oh, it's heading out to Budapest. I think we've seen this girl come in a little bit earlier on in the live show.
Nice, Joanna. Thanks very much for upgrading. Really appreciate it. My dad sent me... Everyone's sending me pictures of this really expensive model now.
It's quite a niche model, isn't it, I guess? It's probably the reason why it's so pricey.
That's a 1 of 400 scale, yeah. It has to be 1 of 200.
Yeah, you want to see the detail, don't you?
Ryanair taxi in front of us at the Runway Visitor Park, heading out to Budapest. And that's followed by the EasyJet A380 heading out to Amsterdam. James O'Brien, hello, welcome to you. What pointing? I can't read that out. We're PG, but what? There's got to be some more context to that. Hayden, thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Saying 85 USD for the model on eBay. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, I'd pick it up for that. I'd definitely pick it up for that. And Kevin D. Woo, with the 20 Airliners Live gifted memberships popping off.
Wow.
A huge membership drop. Kevin D. Mate, that is massive.
Let's get them mega bongs in the chat.
Woo. It's hot in here, but Kevin, thank you very much, mate.
Turning up the temperature.
Cheers, and you do so much for the channel, man. Thank you very, very much. 20 gifted subs.
Bananas.
Let's get them gift emotes in the chat for Kevin D gifting 20. New Airliners Live viewer, 1 month of VIP membership. What a legend. And thanks to everyone who supported us today, guys. It really does help a lot. Thank you very, very much. 20 bomb. Not seen one of them before. Or if I have, it's been a long time. Thank you very much, dude. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that was massive. Thank you. Got I think the Ryanair lining up first, the Budapest 737-800, as I mentioned earlier. And that should be followed by the EasyJet. It also looks like the Champions League final date in 2 weeks is going to be really busy here at Manchester Airport on the Saturday in particular.
I don't watch football, and even I'm going to be watching that game. In that the Man United versus Man City one? Is it?
I'm not the guy.
Or is it not? What does Man United are playing Man City at some point in a big game soon? My dad will know.
I had to Google who Philip Schofield was before because I don't even know who.
Mate,
I'm that disconnected with modern life.
Yeah.
It's just aviation and barbecues. That's all I do, guys.
Dynamic Geo, thanks for the 199 super chat, saying a small donation towards the model, mate. Hey, thank you very much, dude. You don't have to do that. Thank you very much for that.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Hey, Kalani tuning in from Hawaii. Welcome. Aloha to you as well.
Aloha.
I wasn't brave enough to try and read out your full message, dude. You've caught me.
I feel like we're in Hawaii right now.
I do.
Costa del Manchester.
Yeah. June the 3rd is Derby Day at Wembley. Yeah, that's a big game, isn't it?
What? June the 3rd is Wembley. I thought it was in Istanbul, or am I? Oh, is that?
That's the Man United Man City game.
Right. Okay. So what's the Champions League game then in Istanbul?
Seb saying, did you manage to get the 1 or 200 Flyview? Well, I did, but that was courtesy of one of our awesome viewers, Hayden, who met us at the RVP and actually bought one for me. The absolute legend. So yes, that's on the display in the office. So let's get some 10 out of 10s. Sorry, in the chat for Hayden, who gifted me that model. Very kind of him. Nice one, dude. FA Cup, right? Okay. So mine's an FA Cup, whatever that is.
Okay. And what's the other one, guys?
Champions League or something.
Okay, so they're roughly the same, like within like a week of each other.
Right.
God, that's City versus Inter Milan. Wow.
And we might have a Barton show coming up soon as well, guys. So there's lots going on.
Yeah.
Lots going on. EasyJet lined up on the runway out for Amsterdam.
Yeah, I think the last couple of years especially, I've been phasing out like mainstream media from my life. It's just literally, other than planes, I love keeping up with aviation news and things, but I don't know, like, you have too much information coming in these days, and you don't need it. Like, I like stripping things back, focusing on friends, focusing on health, focusing on what makes me happy and all that. And you don't need like TV every day and the news, and
just need planes and pork pies.
Planes, pork pies, and barbecues. There you go. That's the new merch.
But I think that's one of the main things that like causes stress these days, because I was thinking about this. I go off on these random thought things every now and again.
Oh yeah, same, don't worry.
And like, I think I said this to Andy the other week in the office. So back in the day, right, chat, let me just get this thought through and you just tell me if it's rubbish in the chat, right? Back in the day, right, without all this TV and internet and that, the news you got, unless it was like big news in the paper for something massive that's happened somewhere, was your local area, right? And I'm talking like olden days. I'm not talking like 20, 30 years ago. I'm talking like hundreds of years ago. You just knew about what's going on in your local area.
Yeah.
And that's all you heard. That's all you found out about. And now, as sad as it is, and it is sad, obviously, to hear that things are happening elsewhere, but now for some reason, if someone gets shot, let's say, in London, right, which is sad and you don't want it happening, but you're hearing about it in Manchester, or you're hearing about it in Scotland, you know, and it's like, you shouldn't be hearing about that because it's nothing to do with you. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you want to hear about big worldwide things that are going on, like obviously the war in Ukraine and all that stuff. You want to know what's going on with that because that affects everybody. But like little things that are happening elsewhere in the world that are being like, you're being told about all this stuff all the time. I don't think that's good for you, you know.
It's not good for you, no, but I don't know. I think there is like definitely like a desire to know what's going on in the world because...
Yeah, but do you want to know every time somebody dies or every time someone's murdered, or why do I need to know about that if it's happening in America?
Yeah.
Why do I need to know about it in Manchester?
I think people are just like mostly morbidly curious, aren't they? Like, it's like whenever you go on like, what is it, Twitter or Facebook these days, and you get them videos of like people fighting, and it's like, why is this being shown?
That's
to me?
all
Like,
that's on Twitter now. When you scroll through Twitter, it's people having a scrap, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's like, but people watch that because you look at it, it's like millions of views. It's like, but it's just a fight. Like, what does that have to do with my life? Like, I've just wasted time, like, either watching it or getting aggravated because it's getting shown to me. And it's the same across all, like, social media and all that, and the news, and that's what sells, isn't it?
It's an odd one, and that's partly the reason why we're trying to move as a brand away from Facebook quite a bit, actually, at the moment, because it's all sensationalized content, and it's not passing on our content because they're too busy focusing on things like that, you know.
Yeah.
It's just mad. It's pointless. But thank you very much, Paul Kennedy, for the £10 super chat. Really do appreciate it, dude. Thank you very, very much. It's very kind of you. Thanks for supporting the channel. And Frank Lasilla, thank you very much for becoming a brand new Premium Economy member. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, Pete. So, yeah, Pete's saying we're littered with information from every direction, but 99% of it's totally irrelevant to us. That's what I'm saying, mate. It's like, and don't get me wrong, like, I'm not taking away that it's a sad thing that's happening in these places, but it's not going to, like, someone getting shot in America isn't going to affect me at all.
Well, for me, it's like football, celebrities in general, let's say. Like when people are like, oh, have you heard what so-and-so's done to so-and-so? Or it's like, why do I need to know that? Like, why do I need to know
the real life programs, aren't they?
Yeah, like, you know, this singer's done this to this rapper or something. It's like, I don't know. Wow, 2 ATRs, look at this.
Noisy.
Loganair ATR 72 on the taxi out. Let's get some blurry props, shall we? There they are. She's heading off to Newquay in Cornwall.
But yes, Project Net will fix everything, guys. Don't worry. Okay?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Project Net will fix everything.
That's not very high expectations. Yeah, that's a good...
Are you bringing passport covers out? Yeah. I'm just going to say yes to that because I want to do it.
Yeah, they sound great. I mean, I'd have one. Guys, one reason why I'd really want a passport cover, though, come to think of it, has anybody in the chat, UK residents, of course, got the new passports yet? The dark blue ones, whatever they are? Because, and especially those, has anyone used it a few times? Because, I don't know what they've done, but they must have made it with, like, not so good materials, because they do not last as long. The old burgundy ones, I had mine for, like, what, about 10, 20 years or something ridiculous. You know, used it, like, every year or twice a year sometimes. Used it maybe for ID here and there. And it still looks pretty good nick, and I never had a cover on it. But my dark one is only, like, a year and a half old, and it's really worn. Now, I've flown a bit, but it's only been a year and a half, and I've not exactly been using it every day. Like, we're talking, like, every once in a while, you know, like, I don't understand how it's gotten so worn. It's like the emblem on the front is almost completely gone.
That's crazy.
So a passport cover makes sense.
Ryanair taxiing out for Milan. 737-800, 8 years old.
Yeah, and we got the Loganair now on the active runway. 05 left. Beginning a takeoff roll to Newquay. Yeah, that's why, talk about the news thing. That's what I like about, like, Airliners Live or just aviation channels or communities online is it's a break from all this, like, bombardment of information and real-world stressful topics that you're hearing about. And it's a time just to, like, escape all that. That's why, obviously now a bit of an exception, but, vast majority of times we never talk about real-world political or religious or, stressful events unless they are, like, literally in our community. Like,
yeah, we try and keep Airliners Live, like, detached from what's going on. We really do try hard to make it a really positive place as well, because the aviation live stream community for some time, it is definitely getting better, but there was a lot of toxicity around and a lot of, like, backwards and forwards in which was completely unnecessary, and we just want to take Airliners Live completely out of that. And for everyone to come in, everyone's friendly with each other in the chat. If people aren't, they'll get a fair warning, and we're not just going to ban people straight away. But we just want everyone to be nice to each other, friendly with each other, and treat this as, like, I don't know, like a community club, something you can come to every single week, be it virtually, where you can have a chat with like-minded people and the general chat as well. It's not just all about aviation, it's not all about planes, it is just about chatting to people, making new friends, and just enjoying a bit of planes at the same time as well. And that's the best thing about Airliners Live is, I think, just the way the community is, and just, I think the balance of the moderation is really good as well. The mods do an absolutely fantastic job just keeping on top of that.
The positive side of this community is epic. And you really,
yeah, absolutely.
It really hits home when you have something like the task memorabilia fair, when you can really just meet everyone and shake their hand, give them hugs, and it's like a really positive vibe, and everyone's talking and having a great time.
Cheers, Pete. Glad you're enjoying it, mate.
Right, we've got a Ryanair on final approach, followed by another Ryanair. So that's 3 movements in a row. Picking up on the ground, we have the Hainan Airlines A330.
Yeah, there it is on MatCam, looking great. We had a quick shot of it being pushed back a moment ago. So we'll be seeing that depart very, very shortly. And David Greenwood, thank you very much for a premium economy membership, David. Really appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much, dude.
Lanyard and passport cover on my shopping list now, saying Barbara. Well, stay tuned. Follow us on our socials. I mean, whenever we launch new merch, we always post it on our YouTube. So if you go on YouTube and the little bell icon underneath, hit that and press all, you actually get a notification when we do a post as well. And the post is where we announce things like merch and let you know when things are in stock and stuff. Someone in the chat actually asked earlier what this box is in my hand. I always have.
Let me full screen you there.
Little doodah. What could this be? Well, this is a remote. So we used to like really reach over and control the camera, like the zoom controls and the like exposure controls with our hands, and press and record and stuff. And this lets me do it all from here. So it means I can focus more on getting a smoother action, not having to reach over, and that's why I'm always holding it.
Yeah.
I must look like it's so precious. I've always got it in my hands.
And funny fact, guys, when it's raining, we wrap that thing in cling film.
Yeah.
You think I'm joking. We got a roll of cling film upstairs. That thing gets wrapped up with about 10 layers. Stops water getting in it. Absolutely 10 out of 10. And Louise, thank you very much for the 17 months, saying hello. Thank you for the live streams. They are the best. Thank you very much, Louise. Really do appreciate your long-term support as well, and you're getting involved a lot in the streams as well.
Ryanair coming in from Carcassonne in France. 737-800.
Yeah, Diane Robinson, me too. Me too.
Oh, greaser. Smooth. From the 800 series, Boeing 737.
Alpine Geordie, welcome. Tuning in from Switzerland.
The sky is so clear today, though, guys. Look at this.
I love streaming, but I'm going to be honest, I am looking forward to getting back to the garden. I got a Weston's in the fridge ready. I'm just going to get back and just have a nice chill for today, because tomorrow it all starts.
It's going to be very hard.
Big day tomorrow.
Yeah. It's going to be very hard for us not to do a barbecue tonight, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'd be very rude.
I'm being good tonight. I'm just going to eat healthy tonight, I think. I've been completely ignoring any sort of diet.
All right.
Because obviously, and I know quite a few of you guys in the community noticed that I did lose quite a bit of weight over Christmas, and that's starting to come back on now, luckily. But I kind of got to the point where I'd lost like 1.5 stone, pushing 2 stone at one point. I was like, you know what? I can just eat what I want. I'm just going to eat what I want now.
Put the weight back on.
Put the weight back on and then start focusing back again on that. And we've just started squash again in the last week or so, which is great. Really been enjoying that. Might even start doing twice a week now, guys. Watch out.
Yeah, be careful, because otherwise you have to buy new clothes otherwise.
I know.
Can't be doing that.
Chaps Eye on YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in from Oldham. Hello.
Smooth touchdown there for the Ryanair. A lot of buttery landings on today's show so far.
And this EasyJet heading out to Paris.
And I'm hyped to see this Hainan, if that's going to be taxiing out anytime soon.
And Beastie Lucifan, thank you very much for the £2 super chat, saying great stream, guys. Manchester Airport looking good in the sun. Thank you very much, Beastie. Really appreciate that.
Ashane, how did you lose weight? Just healthy eating. That's a different.
Yeah, no,
topic.
that was something we spoke about on the midweek show, actually, with the mental health week. I actually had quite a bad period of mental health over Christmas. It's something I've had since I was a very young age, anxiety and depression, things like that. But over Christmas, I had quite a bad time this year, and wasn't eating, wasn't looking after myself, and wasn't nice, guys. But listen, we move on. The streams are great for me. I know a lot of you guys say the streams really help you, but the streams really help us as well, guys. They keep us motivated, keep us positive. Kept me coming out of the house, to be honest. A lot better now. I am attending a weekly session to try and improve myself as well, which is great. And that's why you've probably noticed that I'm not really there on the flight sim streams. Because unfortunately my session is between 7 and 8 p.m. So that's why I'm not in the flight sim streams as much, and that's why I wasn't there for the full sunset show on the Monday as well. But it is what it is, guys, and we've always been open and honest about mental health on this channel. We really champion talking about it and doing things to, raise awareness for it and raise money for it. And a lot of people at home may look at, I don't know, someone like me and go, oh, well, that guy's talking in front of 3,000 people twice a week. He must be sound. Well, if me kind of being a bit more open and honest makes you kind of feel, well, you know what, it's not just me then great. If we've got 3,000 people here, then let's talk about it. You know what I mean? I think it's super important.
Yeah.
And that's why I ended up losing quite a bit of weight. But listen, the pork pies have helped, guys. I'm back on the pork pie hype. I'm putting the weight back on. And
jumbo hot dogs.
Onwards and upwards. Yeah, jumbo hot dogs from the work cafe. They are not to be messed about with, I'll be honest.
Serious business.
Yeah. Hainan on the taxi out. A330, that's heading out to... where's that off to?
Probably Beijing.
Beijing, right? I was going to say, yeah.
Unless they've started like a New York service. Or an Alicante service, maybe.
My mind went totally blank then. But yes, Beijing, that's off to. Had a long flight, but 4-year-old Hainan Airlines, A330.
Entering the active now, we have Whiskey India, the EasyJet A320, heading off to Paris, Charles de Gaulle.
Yes, Andy, it's a weird one, isn't it? It's a weird one how mental health affects your appetite. Because I don't feel like I had a problem eating. I just wasn't hungry.
I think it's like a catch-22 also, because how you're eating and how you're exercising and how you're getting out in the sun and things, going out for walks, that also improves mental health in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
So,
and a massive shout out to Jen as well, because guys, Jen put up with it all, man. Yeah. Honestly, Jen gets some 10 out of 10s for her, because not once was she stressed out about it. Nothing. She was getting me out the house. We're going for walks, and now we love walking. Like, walking's been the best thing. So get out, enjoy the sun.
Yeah.
And just enjoy the streams as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, in a lot of
don't be afraid as well about reaching out.
There's a lot of countries where they will recommend for mental health problems to do exercise of some sort, and walking actually is a good exercise. It's a good cardio, and especially if you're going for long walks, like over an hour, it's really, really good for you.
Yeah, walking really helps a lot. But I know there was a few community members as well who were aware as well, and a massive thanks to all of them for, I don't know, just chatting, I guess. Nice one, guys. And it is. Yeah, you're right, Janet. It is good to talk about it, but it is also good that you need to be aware, guys, that just you know in yourself, right, when you go, you know what, this isn't good. Go and speak to someone, speak to your doctor, maybe speak to Mind is a great charity.
Yes.
If you want to reach out to them, Manchester Mind, they may be able to put you in touch with maybe some therapy or some counselling or something like that. And I think I've had about 12 sessions now, and it does help a lot, guys. So definitely worth doing. And like I say, we'll always champion it in this in this community as well. And Mr. Fez returning for 35 months.
Yeah.
Is that longer than you? What's Matty Boy got here? Is he? He's got a donut. Whoa, what's going on here?
Someone's been to Greg's.
Interrupting Fez's shout out here with Donut Cam. Have I lost Matty Boy's connection? It looks like I have.
Good to have you back in the country, by the way, Fez. How was your flight home? I heard it was not as fun, I think you were saying. What's taxiing out as well? It sounds quite nice. Oh, it's the Hainan A380 about to enter main cam shot here from the Runway Visitor Park. No jam.
No jam?
What donut was it? I didn't see. Was
It's
it
like a ring donut.
a glazed one?
I'm calling him now, guys. I want to know all about this donut.
Donut review.
Yo. You've been the old Greg's, have you?
Oh, yeah.
Stuff in his
I
face.
can't even understand the word he's saying, guys.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I think he said something donut, I think.
Yep.
Yep. Might as well leave the man to it.
Yeah, Hayden, I was offered those as well, mate. Thank you very much for the 5, dude. That's very kind of you, mate. But yes, I was offered those as well. It's not something that's right for me, I don't think. So I've not been taking them, but I'm glad they're working for you, mate. I really am. And yeah, thanks a lot for the 5, dude.
Thank you. Hainan Airlines A330-300 heading back to Beijing. An airline that's been flying to Manchester for quite a while now, but only really recently, the last couple of months, reintroduced the Sunday flight, so we can catch it on the Super Sunday show here on Airlines Live.
It's going to be great. I wonder if we'll ever see the Dreamliners of the Hainans on the way out.
Yeah, we have seen them at Manchester before in the past. The A330 is what houses the Hainan Chester livery. That's been in a couple of times at Manchester. But yeah, the Dreamliner is a much nicer looking plane. We actually see the Dreamliner quite regularly on our Vancouver shows on Thursdays. Hainan fly the Dreamliners there. It's a nice opportunity to see that really nice gold and red colour scheme on a Dreamliner. I think it fits it really nice.
And Trig on Twitch, thank you very much, dude, for reaching out as well. He said he's had some bad troubles, and he finds that if he keeps busy and he goes to the gym and get out and fresh air really helps him. Yeah, keeping busy was my main one. However, I'll be honest with you guys, the lady who I'm speaking with weekly is actually trying to get me out of doing that because she's saying it's like the way I try and keep busy and like just throw myself into work is kind of like a bit of a distraction, she says.
Coping mechanism, isn't it?
Rather than just dealing with it, I'm just like trying to take my mind off it. So that's something I've learned recently, which is great.
Next arrival there, another arrival from Turkey.
5-year-old A320 Neo coming in from Antalya, south of Turkey. Pegasus. And here's that very skinny Loganair Embraer ERJ145 making an intersection departure.
Beautiful shot.
Give it a little zoom, I think.
No worries, Joanna. Hope you survive. I assume it's not the first time you've met him.
Oh, yo, on the base leg, we've got a Qatar 777 coming in.
That's early.
Yeah, it is early.
Is it early? Wow, it's 12:30, guys. What? It's 12:30 already?
It is. I mean, this usually comes in,
Mate,
well, scheduled at 1:15, so...
Mate, the stream has flown by today, chat.
It has. This has been good.
This is crazy. What was I just about to do? Oh, yeah, I was going to open Ko for you because I think we had another very generous donation come through.
Nice.
And we did. It's from Alan Baker. Thank you very much, Alan. And Alan says, what a great community. Thanks for making us all part of it. Thank you very much, Alan. And cheers again for the 5 on Ko-fi. That's very kind of you, mate. All of the donations and gifted memberships and stuff on the channel, guys, go towards improving Airliners Live. They go towards new projects that we're working on, and we really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Loganair here, heading for next 2 longer flights, taking into second department for departure, and managed to get away before the Hainan Airbus A380, headed for Beijing.
Qatar Airways 777 now turning onto final approach. We're going to have that arrival after the Hainan by the looks of it, the A330-300 series. Susie B's sister is on the F. Carl, well reminded. Thank you. Yes, Susie B, one of our VIPs, her sister is on board the next arrival, which coming in from Doha. It's a 777-300ER Qatar Airways Flight 27. Hope they had a great flight. I think Susie did mention that she might be at the RVP today to
yeah, she's... I think she's meeting some family down here or something.
Yeah, if she is, give us a wave. But there's a lot of people here, so got to keep an eye out. Here we go, the Hainan Airlines, A330 now lining up. 05 left.
As you can see now, the Hainan Airbus A380 just lining up on runway 05 left to departure to Beijing. And
there's also a tap Embraer in front of us, that's what's making the noise.
Oh, Aidy, you've not put another model in there that I need to buy, have you? I might accidentally miss that post, Aidy. And a massive thank you to Greg for gifting an Airliners Live membership to the community, going to Woody Cantona, courtesy of Greg Cutler. Thank you very much, mate. And Richard M, brand new first class VIP. What a legend. Welcome in, Richard.
No messing around.
Thank you very much. Straight to first class. Someone take his bag.
And yesterday it was in Bangkok.
Are we back, guys? Mod check, mod check.
Should we be back on now?
Sorry about that. We had like some weird power thing. All my screens just went weird as well down here.
Yeah. Yeah, my audio cut out as well.
Yeah, we like lost everything for a second there. Sorry, guys.
Maybe the
actually made me jump because all my screens like flashed and changed. The audio went weird. Wow,
that was scary. Maybe it was like some power surge.
There's something power related, that absolutely.
Yeah, apologies for that, guys, and appreciate you sticking around. Got the Qatar Airways just touched down.
Slammed it down as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely whacked it down.
Operations vehicle that yellow and orange checkered.
Yeah, I think the encoder lost the video feed, so I just replugged it in and it got it back.
Yeah.
Strange. And that made it spit its dummy out. Awesome. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for sticking around. We've got a Air Portugal Embraer now on 05 left, ready to go, and also a Ryanair pretty close behind.
Really?
Wait, what? Is that landing on the other runway? I mean, look on radar. I mean, that might be enough separation. Not a lot, though. Look, you got the Embraer here. It's going to be very late landing clearance here.
That is, yeah.
Maybe a go around here, but it might be okay. Might be doable. Be pretty impressive. Well, that's wow! Look.
Whoa!
Wow! And the tap is now up in the air.
Mate, that's the closest I've ever seen, man.
That is ridiculous. Twitch, get that clipped. Wow.
That's what you call efficiency, guys.
Yeah, if I zoom out now, you can see the...
Yikes.
Wow. That is making the most of that one runway.
I think that's as close as you're ever going to see at Manchester.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And right behind it, the Boeing 737-800 of Ryanair.
It looks cloudy there. It's blue sky in Congleton. Lewis, it's pretty clear here. I mean, it might just be the picture because it overexposes sometimes, so it makes the sky look a bit whiter than it actually is. But it's pretty clear here. The sky is white as this Qatar in the white scheme, ex-Virgin Australia plane. She's currently waiting, I think, for a Ryanair UK to get out the way, which is pushed back. You can just see there on the left of frame, heading off to Londonderry, just in the way of the Qatar Airways at the moment, which is vacated a little bit earlier than usual. That was Gatwick-esque, yes. Gatwick's crazy for that. But I think Gatwick has a bit more of an efficient runway and taxiway design with more rapid exit taxiways and more options for planes to vacate and stuff. So I think Gatwick has higher throughput potential, basically, when it comes to landing and departing aircraft. That's why the one runway at Gatwick actually serves really well for the airport that obviously has a lot of movements. I mean, yeah, just looking online, Manchester has Gatwick has about 50% more movements than Manchester, and Gatwick only has one runway, whereas Manchester has two. But yeah, Gatwick, very similar to Manchester, has a lot of narrow bodies with the occasional wide. I don't know how many BAs are there these days. I think there's still a fair few, like the triples. They have Emirates, of course. They have Norse. And a couple of other random long-haul operators. I think they have, like, the Middle East bunch as well. Right, let's have a zoom in on the Qatar Airways triple.
If you have a black screen, just come out of the stream and go back into it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to stand up and go for a wander, give myself a bellyache. Eating me tea and just slouching over. Great shot of the Qatar triple on the way in to stand. That's just completed a 6-hour, 40-minute flight from Doha, 14 years old.
Real wind's picked up now, hasn't it?
It has, hasn't it?
Look at this.
I'm going to turn this off a bit.
Look at this. What is that come from?
Yeah, it wasn't doing that before, was it? It was pretty much dead when we arrived.
It's cooling us down, at least. That's good. Kind of needed.
Amatrine, don't ask Jen about cushion shopping.
Ah.
We did not go well.
A couple of people are asking about that, weren't they? High importance. Getting the stream wrapped up on time to get some cushions.
Yeah. Amatrine. Don't go there.
How far is London from Manchester? I don't know how many miles, like maybe 300 miles, maybe? Something like that. Takes about 3.5 hours to drive, or about half an hour to fly.
And that's £40 per person.
Carol's watching in Lidl. Hey, make sure you go down that middle aisle, Carol. Have a look if there's anything decent on.
Let us know. Little update.
So if you'd like to book any of those,
Let us know what's in your basket today.
if you go on reception and Jackie and Lindsay on reception today.
Little by little.
Likewise,
You've seen that meme?
Yeah.
The two Lidls right next to each other.
Because little by little.
We need to stop sending ourselves like shorts and messages. We're just DMing each other just stupid stuff all the time.
200 miles it is, apparently. Okay.
And Matt Gans picked up the approach of the Turkish A321, 10-year-old.
See if they have any cushions in the middle aisle.
Yeah.
Often do find stuff like that. Middle aisle in Lidl and Aldi are pretty... I think Lidl has the edge these days. On the middle aisle game.
Did the runway change? Doesn't look like it yet. No, they're still vectoring for 05 left arrivals.
Yeah, we slightly prefer the Lidl these days. Mainly because of the little trolleys that you get for the kids. Dakota likes to push them round. And it means that we don't have to push a trolley round.
No, I used to buzz off them when I was little. They had like little flags on the top.
Yeah.
Right.
She still does. She buzzes. Get the Airliners Live trolley token in there.
That was 10 out of 10, that.
Yeah. And they also have like the one by mine has the orange juicer as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's got to...
Oh, you can't beat like orange juice. That's that fresh. It's just been squeezed. Like, it just tastes unbelievable.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like anything like Tropicana or anything.
No. I've gone off all like the cartoned orange juices. Like, so some supermarkets now market like freshly squeezed OJ. And that does taste really good, but you just can't beat the ones that are like, you put the thing in and then it actually squeezes the oranges in front of you. It's God tier. This Ryanair's doing a bit of an EasyJet. It's heading off to Berlin. Ryanair flight 11:45. Also got an EasyJet. Next to arrive, Foxtrot India. An A319 from Rome.
And before that, the Ryanair to Londonderry is lined up on the runway for departure.
Yeah, already rolling, it looks like. What time does the second runway open? 1 p.m. So, looks like 15 minutes.
And Mersey Blues, thank you very much, mate. Glad you can come back and enjoy the stream as it is today.
Yes. Welcome back.
And Nadia, yeah, we can't wait to see you back. Thank you very much for the 6 months business class membership. Loving the show today, guys. Can't wait to come back to the RVP soon.
Awesome.
And Bungle says, hi gents, a new sub here based in Tokyo. The weather back home looks class. Yes, we are very fortunate. The last couple of days we've had absolutely beautiful weather here in the northwest of England.
Little bakery is nice, but not when everyone's touched it with their hands. I guess, yeah, with stuff like that. I mean, it's the same with like buffets, isn't it? You never know, but that bakery does have some pretty cool things.
Great shot on Matt Cameron, the Qatar, pulling on to stand.
Nice.
Looking slightly further ahead, mentioned about our Middle East operators. Last to come today will be the Saudia 787 Dreamliner inbound from Jeddah.
Waitrose blood orange juice.
About 11,000 feet.
I can't say I think I've only been to like Waitrose twice in my life.
Arrival time in around about 12 or 13 minutes.
It's quite pricey.
That will be the last of our
But I remember they had a good range of things there. Especially if you're someone who cares about like organic and fresh and all that. Conscious eating. But also there's like hardly any Waitroses around here. The nearest one to me is like half an hour drive. Which an hour round trip for a shop is a bit much.
Next door to the Aston Martin shop.
Yeah, exactly.
And Dave, thank you very much for gifting an Airliners Life membership. Cheers, mate. That's gone to Andy Baker. There you go, Andy. Enjoy that gifted membership.
We've got one of the Jet 2 A321s coming in next. HL Yankee Alpha. The A321 200 series coming in from Ibiza on Jet 2 flight 170. Chanex 5 November Golf on the call sign. Qatar Airways 777 occupying the new pier at Terminal 2 at the moment. I was speaking to Matt because both of us have flown from that new pier at T2, and it is a long, long walk to get from like the check-in area to your flight. And we were quite fortunate when we flew to Malaga to be on the second gate on the right. I forget the number, and that was a long walk. But then if you were on one of the last ones, like where the Qatar's going, that's a pretty big walk. I remember being at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, and it has signs saying, you know, your gate is so many minutes away, and some of them were like 20-minute walk.
Really?
23 minutes, I think that was the highest I found.
What's the longest you've had, Matt, in there?
What's that, mate?
What's the longest walk you've had in the T2 then?
T2, I had to go to the end pier about a couple of years back. I had to go right to the end of the pier, mate, and God, it took a good half an hour, mate.
Wow.
Really?
Good half an hour. The travelators never work, do they, as well? It's like biggest problem with
No,
Manchester.
that's right.
Especially T1 as well. I wonder if anyone in the chat's ever been to Dublin Airport with Ryanair as well, because that also is a bit of a meme, because they've actually hosted like marathons based on that walk you've got to do.
Really?
Yeah, so some astronomical airports out there. Heathrow T1 was bad. I've never been to Heathrow T1. I've only been to T5, which is a bit wonky when you have to get a train to your gate. But that's because obviously they're remote piers, so you do need that access. I think most of the heavies at T2 go to T2 Bravo and Charlie. T5, sorry.
Hey, Willie P, thank you very much for gifting an Airliners Live memberships. Doing a little dance there, Will P dance, there you go.
Yeah, Will P.
Thank you very much. That's gone to Richard Hodge. There you go, gifted a membership from Mr. Will P. Thank you, dude.
Sainsbury's. Well, yeah, Sam's a fan of Sainsbury's, I'm not.
Aviation Travel saying it's the same in Geneva, 15 minutes to gate C63.
15 minutes.
Mate, if you want to talk about long trips, you've got the Amsterdam taxi out.
Oh, yeah.
It takes longer to taxi to the runway than it does to fly over here.
I think when we flew to Amsterdam, me and Matt went, we landed on the Polderbahn, didn't we? And that was like a long taxi.
Yeah.
Dad's off to the cricket club. Enjoy the sun. Nice one. They'll be heading back to enjoy some sun pretty soon here as well.
Yeah, I want to wrap it up soon because they're going to open runway 2 anyway, so a lot of the arriving traffic will be over there. We do have a Saudia Dreamliner though, that'd be nice to catch.
Yeah.
Coming in 6 minutes. So that might just land on runway 1 if we're lucky.
Fingers crossed.
It's on the approach. Next arrival is a Ryanair from Malaga. It's actually a Max A200. Why are you guys so focused on the King of the Skies? Ground operations are so much more interesting. That's why I watch you guys in Madeira. So, Jerry, you're saying you find like MatCam more interesting, basically? Because we've considered doing live shows from that area just to catch all the ground ops. But obviously now we have the advantage of doing both. And if you guys are enjoying MatCam, we can always show more of that.
Yeah, Jerry, I'm not sure if you've seen the shots today, but we've had all the pushback shots and stuff that have come from the apron on MatCam. I'm not sure if you've just tuned in. But if you have, make sure you watch our Super Sunday shows in the future, because it's probably going to be a lot more of what you're looking for, dude, because we're getting the super close pushback shots. We've had Dreamliners being pushed back today, A330s, Neos, A320s, yeah, all sorts of really good views.
I like seeing the progress of them as well, so you're like, oh, it's going to be out in probably like, another 15 minutes or whatever. You can see the cargo doors getting closed, jet bridges unwinding, so on, so on. Ryanair coming in from Malaga. Echo India Foxtrot Yankee on the reg.
Give us an apron shot if you can, Matt, as well.
most of the latest cars. If you're looking at doing 3, maybe 4 rotations a day, you do that too. Of course, an aircraft in the sky makes money, an aircraft on the ground doesn't. So they do tend to, like all the latest cars, work from aircraft buildings and do to make money for the car.
Well as it
65 G2 trips. I'm not sure. I know on iPhone, I think the Play Store, I don't know what's it called, the Apple Store, I don't know what it's called, takes a cut of all transactions in app, so maybe that's why it might be more pricey in your area. But I'm not entirely sure. That's weird. It's not something we've set. Yeah, the Ryanair to Berlin here that's holding on the taxiway, it's probably missed or is waiting for a departure slot or trying to resolve maybe an issue with the aircraft or passengers or something along those lines, because the aircraft is holding with what looks like the passengers on board. It's not super uncommon to see this though. It could be waiting another minute or it could be waiting another half an hour, we don't know.
Yeah, cheers for the feedback though, Jerry. We'll definitely bear that in mind and try and give you some more Matcam shots throughout the show. And as we say, guys, don't jump on comments which you may not agree with straight away in the chat. It's all valuable feedback, and it definitely helps to make the shows a little bit better.
Yeah, we do really like to listen to the feedback we get, so obviously people might have their own opinions that like contradict how we're doing things, or they might have their own ideas, and it's always good to hear them, I think.
There it is. This is Matcam, and we can see this Jet 2 on the taxi in, just arrived in from Ibiza. Unfortunately, not much pinging up on the apron at the moment for us to catch pushback wise, but
yeah,
we are keeping an eye on it.
We're looking at the last arrivals now anyway. We've got the Saudia on the base leg. Hopefully, fingers crossed everyone in the chat, it lands on 205 left. It might not. It kind of looks like the Jet 2, the Tui before her, coming in through Dubrovnik, is a max, and it looks like that's lining up on 05 left. So we might be in luck, guys.
Yeah, Pete, it's the same on Twitch as well, mate. They charge more when you gift in memberships and stuff on Twitch when you're using an Apple device. So yeah, it's just Apple, dude. It's not anything we've set up. It is just what it is, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I think, like I said, YouTube is for example, YouTube is a Google platform. It's owned by Google, for example. So if you're using like a Google-based device, Android, then obviously you're using their platforms. So that, whereas with and I believe any app that has in-app transactions, usually the app store that you downloaded that from, whether it's a Play Store or the Apple Store, they usually take a cut of that transaction. So if you're doing like a donation or becoming a member on Airliners Live on YouTube, if you're on Apple, it's likely that Apple are probably taking a cut of that as well, just for their own like servers and their own Apple Store, because the YouTube app is free. Whereas I think if the YouTube app was paid, then they'd get a cut of that pay, but they wouldn't get a cut of the in-app transactions, as far as I know.
Yeah,
how
it's all intercompany politics, I'm afraid, guys. But listen, we're here, we're live, we're enjoying it. It's been an absolutely mega show.
Maybe Matt should wrap up because Sam could go pick him up.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll message Sam. Or could you speak to Sam, Matt? Maybe give her a ring.
I think he's got someone with him. Matt, if you can hear us, hello.
I know he's got somewhere to go. You see, that's why.
Hello.
Yo, Sam can come and grab you if you want to wrap up, because I don't think there's anything else pushing back on that stand now.
No problem, mate. I'll just catch the Saudi coming on the approach for you, and then I'll back up.
Buzzing. No worries, dude. And we'll get you on the old wave cam as well before we wrap up today. But a great job, guys. Let's have some 10 out of 10s in the chat from Malcolm Smith.
Awesome. Hopefully the Saudia does arrive on 05 left. Hope you've enjoyed the live show today, the Super Sunday show. It's been really high energy. It's flown by. Apple tax, yeah. It's Apple tax, yeah, that's the way to describe it. Like, I remember that was always a thing back in the day when there'd be like an Apple product that's just the same as any other product, but it cost a lot more. Like the charging cables or the what were the old headphones that everyone used to have? Remember the wired ones, the white ones that everybody had? Matt, I think you've got a pair, haven't you?
Yeah, that's what I use for the stream, mate. They're the ones I use for the stream.
They were elite then, but they were back in the day, especially. They were pricey, but I think they've probably come down in price with like AirPods being a thing now. But they were really good though.
Really sound all right on the stream as well.
They work, yeah. They work good. EasyJet A320 Neo taxiing past us here, using 05 left for the departure off to Nice in France.
And we're not far away, guys, from our midweek shows shifting to our summer schedule, which is an evening schedule. That's taking place from the beginning of June. So keep your eye on our social media platforms because we will be updating you when that time is changing. We're going to be moving the midweek show from the morning to the afternoon and running right till the early evening, guys. So keep your eyes open for that. I don't want you to be missing shows. We'll be announcing it across all of our platforms as well.
Yeah, that will happen. So there's only 2 more midweek shows in the morning now, guys. 2. And then the first evening show will be the 7th of June. Get in your calendars, 7th of June. We'll be live from 4 p.m. Manchester time.
Yeah.
And then on till about 7:30, wrapping it on the evening arrival of the Emirates A380.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, so get in your calendars, guys.
But here it is. We can see it in the distance, the final arrival for today. But unfortunately, they have switched runways, guys. So it's going to arrive on the south runway. The Saudia Dreamliner being picked up on MATCAM.
So you can see we've got going into dual runway operations. So very accurately predicted there. And the first arrival is a 737 MAX.
Nice. Hope you had a great trip, dude. Yeah, you have to get lucky with low-level jets, don't you? Whether you see them or not. I know I've been in a loop a few times and I've heard jets and not seen them.
Right.
They usually just transit in above. Barry Bidwell, the main man in the chat as well. Hope you've had a good show today, mate.
What's Sue's putting it? Can you read out Susie's message? I can't read that.
My sister hasn't got off her Qatar plane. 7 policemen have come on and marched someone off the plane.
Wow.
Gosh.
Someone wants to maybe by immigration or got an arrest warrant out for them or something, or maybe there's trouble.
Either that or they just caused trouble on the plane, I guess. And ladies and gents, Mac Aviation in the chat. Our friend Arek, returning for 7 months of membership, saying, happy Sunday, guys, enjoyed the show. Hey, Arek, thank you very much, dude. I hope you're doing well, mate. I've not seen you for a little while.
Yeah.
But make sure you go and check out Mac Aviation, guys. An awesome Manchester content creator and really friendly and positive as well. Really good channel.
Go and check him out.
Cheers, Eric.
Yeah, we had the touchdown of the Saudia Dreamliner, wrapping today's show up, landing on 05 right. Saudia flight 123, just vacating the runway over there. Great shot, actually, with Draw Bank in the background there, the satellite observatory station, based not far from here. Coming in from Jeddah, 787-9 Dreamliner, Hotel Zulu, Alpha Romeo, Foxtrot.
Well, there we go, Matt Cam Smith just saying a quick goodbye on his camera there, doing an absolutely mint job, sporting the 757 t-shirt as well. Well done, mate. Mega job in the heat as well. Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, enjoyed it.
Absolutely great job. Your lift is on the way. And here's the Saudia Dreamliner taxiing in, looking absolutely stunning. Yeah, it's good, Mac. Busy is good, my mate.
Yes.
Hope you're doing well, dude. I look forward to catching you again soon as well.
Thank you, Flying Peacock. it has flown by today. It's crazy.
Yeah, the stream's gone really quick today. Can't believe it.
Blinked and it was 12:30. Look at that Saudia, though. Are those playing bingo today? How did you get on?
Let us know. I know there's a few people who are doing really well.
Get the results of the VIP lounge or the Discord.
What's that big satellite dome in the background? It's an observatory, so it's called Jodrell Bank. We can put some links to some info about it in the chat if you want to learn a bit about it. But yeah, it's an observatory here at Manchester.
I think they offer tours as well, Sam was saying.
Oh, no.
That would be really cool. And it does move as well. There's the Saudia Dreamliner looking really nice in the sun. Rolling hills of the moors in the background there. Looking very pretty. Here at Manchester Airport.
And thanks to everyone who's tuned in today. Thanks to all the extremely generous support we've received on today's show as well, guys. Lots of support, huge gifted membership drops, and lots of donations as well coming in. Cheers for everyone on Twitch who's used their Twitch Prime on the channel. One last check, guys, on the Twitch crew. Check if you've got that Twitch Prime available as we come to the end of today's Super Sunday show. Big well done to Brownie up on the roof, enjoying the sun today.
No sunglasses today.
How's it been?
All right, yeah.
Good.
Not seared my retinas off yet, so. Because the problem is, guys, it's not just the sun. I do have blue eyes, and I think blue-eyed people generally have like sensitive eyes to the sun and things. But the roof here is like reflective and white, so it's so bright up here.
Yeah, it is super reflective, isn't it, that roof?
Yeah, so it proper sears your eyes. But it's almost like a tanning bed up here. But I think that's also why I tend to get a bit of heat stroke and stuff up here, because it's just like burning my face and my head. But it's been really good today. It's been a really nice temperature.
Yeah, it has.
And it's only going to get warmer, I'm sure.
Yeah, and unfortunately it's not much better down here, guys, because it is like a mini greenhouse. We've got windows all the way in front of us here, and I feel like the tomato that's not been picked just yet, I'll be honest. But it's been a great show. Loved it. We've been looking forward to a bit of sun as well. And I'm really glad that you guys were able to enjoy today's show with us as well. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap it on this Saudia Dreamliner. Huge shout out to the mods, doing an absolutely fantastic job as always. Thank you very much, guys. Of course, we had Matt Can Smith as well, who gave us all a goodbye a few moments ago. And for myself, Martin down here pushing the buttons in the studio.
Yeah.
And for Mr. Andy upstairs.
Yeah, saying
on the camera.
Make sure you drink lots of water. That's how much water I go through in a show, so I've got that much left.
Yeah,
I do drink loads.
I'm on the old bottle as well. We're all good. We're all ready to rock and roll, guys. And don't forget, we have ZooCam live on Twitch now, guys, which is where you can see behind the scenes of the Airliners Live office. If you want to watch me and Andy look like a couple of zoo animals, get yourselves over to Twitch, make an account. That'll be live tomorrow. A lot of secret discussions going on tomorrow, though, so no audio. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. VIPs, you'll hear about it first. We'll speak to Fez. We'll see if he's on tomorrow night. We'll let you know as soon as we can. But for myself, Martin, Mr. Andy up on the camera from the Aviation Society here at the RVP, and all of us at Airliners Live, thank you very much for tuning in. You've been mega. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Take it easy.
See ya.
See ya.
I know that you've been hurt.
VIPs, get them barbecue pictures in the VIP lounge. I want to see them sausages, burgers, salmon, chicken. VIP lounge barbecue photos, please.